make any sense.
If we just don't vote, they can't take it to the next round.
Because they're beating up the androids, and I love the androids.
Okay.
Oh. Krillin's a baby.
Ran through a building.
No.
What?
Wait. No. This isn't over.
No.
It's not over till the fat lady's. You're watching from the death.
The Golden's not. We're not talking about Golden.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 4th episodes of From the Death podcast. Today we are debating who is the best Dragon Ball Z character, based on their character, not on the fighting stance or their who would beat who. And today we got our usual people. I'm Jaden. Jordan, say hi.
What's up, guys?
It's not hi. Owen, say hi.
Hi.
BJ.
How you doing, guys?
Aaron.
How goes it?
And that's who we have. That's the people. So you know how this goes. We just pit people up against each other, try to argue a bit back and forth, and make a vote at the end. See who's the best character. So first off, we got one of the harder matchups, Vegeta versus Gohan. Now, even though the pictures specifically show Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and base Vegeta, like old-time Vegeta, this is counting all of their characters throughout all the show. Now, we're going to include Super just because there's not enough real good, super good characters to fill all 16 in Dragon Ball Z, because some of them kind of get thrown to the back burner. So, yeah, we're including Super for this, but we're not including Dragon Ball. So, everybody clear on the rules?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. Vegeta versus Gohan.
All right.
Ugh.
So let's just all agree that it's Vegeta and move on.
No,
Next,
well,
we got a
well,
Piccolo versus Krillin.
No.
well,
Now.
it just hurts because like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is just carrying him so much for me, but after that he just gets so bad.
Yeah,
But then he goes to Mystic Gohan, and then he goes down again.
No, he just gets stupid when he goes Mystic Gohan and just gets absorbed.
Gohan
and
went-
it just,
I don't know.
Gohan
Keep
went
it no
Crybaby.
reason.
I'd say both of these characters have had the most character development wise, the most developed characters throughout the show. They have changed a lot.
one got really good, one got really bad.
Gohan goes from Crybaby to even bigger Crybaby to, you know what, Gohan's actually pretty dope during the Cell Saga, to I don't want to fight anymore, I'm just going to go to high school and be a normal kid, to kind of cool again, to I'm literally not even in the show anymore.
Well, I necessarily didn't like. I liked him being like in high school. I just didn't like Great Saiyaman at all.
I kind of liked the charm of Great Saiyaman, to be honest. I don't know why.
Bro,
it
that's
was
not Gohan,
it was
though.
just
Two different
stupid.
characters.
I was just kind of like, what am I watching?
So yeah, season 7 just doesn't exist for me. I hate it.
I mean,
And
kinda-
Gohan was playing
I
baseball
kinda
and
like
stuff,
the
that's pretty cool.
baseball episode.
I do kind of like
Yeah.
this.
That was actually cool. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I like Kid Gohan a lot. Like pre Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he had a lot of cool moments where he actually acted like a kid sometimes, but then he also beat up space aliens at like
He
the age
acted
of
like
6.
a kid because he cried up
He was
until Super
five,
Saiyan 2
though.
But-
Gohan.
He got his potential unlocked 2 times.
You know what kids
I mean,
do? They
yeah.
cry. They're dumb crybabies.
Especially
like
when
4
big
years
burly
old.
men are beating on you.
Wait, you
But
mean
it was
you mean
annoying.
Aaron? You mean 3 times with Kami, Super Saiyan 2, and the old Kai.
Oh, I forgot about Tommy.
I like how when Gohan was telling him about like the classes he was in when he was like 5, he was like, "Yeah, I'm in trig, geometry."
Oh
my
god, so smart.
so
Smartest
smart,
one on here.
so dumb
So
against
cool.
like during his fights.
Just just how he could keep up with the rest of the Z fighters, even though he's like 1/3 their age. So cool.
That's cool.
That's just natural selection, though.
He literally punked on
He's a half
Frieza.
Saiyan.
He punked on Frieza after he killed or destroyed Krillin
Yeah.
with his horny boy. So it was
Oh yeah.
you animal, and then just
The only cool thing that Gohan did before the Cell Saga was the fight against Raditz, and that wasn't even a fight. He just headbutted the
What
crap
What
out
do
of
you
Raditz.
mean?
That was so cool.
He literally
He did a
pushed.
lot of cool.
He pushed third form Frieza down to the ground with that huge beam. with just his rage alone. That was so
Masenko!
cool.
And they started
Masenko!
key blasting him into like non-existence.
So cool. Just Rage Mode Gohan was so awesome. And then he's such a nice little kid. Other than that, like he's not. I don't feel like he's annoying. I mean he cries a lot, but that's what kids do.
I will say that when I think Dragon Ball Z, the first image that comes to my mind is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan with the electricity coming off of him, because that's dope.
Yeah, one of the
But
best.
come on.
One of the best transformations in Dragon Ball, which Vegeta kind of lacks. Vegeta doesn't really have that any stellar
He has
transformations.
no stellar. Android
He
19
cried.
is about the only thing he's had.
His Super Saiyan transformation, he got mad.
What do you
then
mean?
he gave up.
And the
Don't say
the
The Super
Majin
Saiyan
Vegeta.
transformation was dope.
The Super Saiyan
His Super
transformation
Saiyan
isn't
God
even
transformation.
Super Saiyan
Well,
1
when he
transformation
said
isn't even
my
really
Bulma,
canon.
that was cool. And Battle of Gods, that was awesome.
that was
Wait,
really
Jaden, you said a Super Saiyan?
Yeah, it
Or
wasn't
Super
canon,
Saiyan
but
God.
yeah, I forgot to specify. We are including just the anime, so non-canon stuff doesn't matter. But
Oh, so
his
no-
Super Saiyan
no
transformation just doesn't even like. I want to become Super Saiyan. I wanna.
Super Saiyan Blue Evolution.
That was stupid.
Yeah, too bad it got
That was
ruined
dope.
because he was cool for
I need a
5
power up
seconds,
now.
and then
And then Goku just
and
went
then
Ultra
Goku
Instinct.
just comes in and gets the kill. So
And
that
with
was-
his original Super Saiyan transformation, I see where you're knocking on it, because it's like, oh, I just want to be a Super Saiyan so bad, but it's like it was his hard work and determination. He literally went Super Saiyan pure drive to be better than Goku. That's the
he just cried.
only reason he was able to do
He's just a
it. That was so
crybaby.
dope. That showed how committed.
No, I'd say his transformation
disagree.
against Android. Android 20 or Android 19, where he does
19.
it for that time. That was cooler. It was really
But
cool.
then
That,
after
that was one of my
Android
favorite
19, he
fights.
got his arm broken.
That was
And
one
what
of my
about-
favorite fights from him. And he's just Vegeta's roasts are just top tier. Just so cool.
Yeah.
What about Super Saiyan Vegeta, where he just goes all buff boy? Oh gosh.
No, because
What do you call that again?
And
I
It's
kinda
just
feel
we're not
like-
gonna sit here.
I don't like
Right,
super.
because-
I don't like
yeah,
super.
I don't like it.
I don't like Super Vegeta as much. They're kind of trying to push him back into the teacher role, like they did Piccolo.
Yeah.
And I understood it
We're
for
not
Piccolo
gonna-
because Piccolo doesn't have Super Saiyan transformations. But
No,
Vegeta
he's,
definitely does.
he's talking about like. Great,
No, I'm talking about
great
against
Super
Cell. When he fought
buff
second
Super
form
Saiyan.
Cell,
Oh, I see. Oh, okay,
Even
gotcha.
though
when he
Trunks-
literally destroyed
Trunks
Super
buff
Saiyan.
mode.
Yeah, like Super Saiyan 1.5 they call it or whatever.
Yeah, it literally just destroyed Cell. Then stands there and says, "I'll let you transform to give me a better
Mhm.
fight."
So
And got destroyed.
He's dumb, and then he got blasted for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
cool.
I'm saying, like, after Vegeta went Super Saiyan, like it was really cool for the first time against Android 19.
And Android
But then
18.
for the rest of the whole entire arc,
He got
he
pooped
just
on.
where the androids at, bro? I'm finna tear him up. Gets his arm broken, gets destroyed by Perfect Cell.
And then he just looks
Okay.
after he gets his arm broken by Android 18, he just looks off into the sky for like days.
But to be
Trunks is
fair-
just like
to
he
be
hasn't
fair-
moved from that spot, and Vegeta's like, "Do you see it, Goku? I see another transformation out in the yonder."
The only reason he got
He just
destroyed
went
by
Super
Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan Cell, or by Super Saiyan Cell, the only reason he got destroyed by Perfect Cell is because he let him go Perfect Cell.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
duh.
Uh-huh.
But we're not gonna sit here and talk about how cool Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is without talking about how cool Majin Vegeta is.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Majin Vegeta's
Dude,
really
Majin
cool.
Vegeta is
Angry.
the coolest thing in
There's
Dragon Ball
one
Z.
thing a Saiyan always keeps. His pride. Just so many quotable
Literally
moments
so
from.
cool.
I like how he
Dragon
just
Ball.
got away with murdering hundreds of people.
Well,
Alright.
he's murdered like thousands if you think about it before when he was a Saiyan.
Yeah.
So it was just
That's
an
not
everyday
good.
one.
The thing is, he was like under the control of Babidi, but he really wasn't under the control of Babidi because he
Really
didn't care what
didn't care.
Babidi had to say. He was only there to beat Goku.
He was just there for the power buff.
And
And
just
it's
killing
so
innocent
cool.
people.
And he still wouldn't have beat Goku if Goku turned Super
Hey,
Saiyan.
he beat Goku technically. By technicality, he
No.
beat Goku.
No.
Yeah.
That's
holding
that, like, when Vegeta realized that Goku had another form, it was just like,
So
on the
mad.
verge of tears. It's so bad. You
Fun
had another
fact.
form, you didn't use it?
Just treated
Fun
like a
fact.
baby.
The only reason that Vegeta never beats Goku is because the writer got tired of people writing to him asking him to let Vegeta surpass Goku. so he just decided to not
I
let
don't
Vegeta.
Is
surpass
he like a
Goku.
child? No. Just because you said it,
He's
I'm
just
not
a
gonna do it.
Toriyama. Toriyama.
He's just a
forgot
troll.
about launch. Like
I don't know if I
completely just
believe
forgot
that.
about character.
He did a Q&A. You can find it on Reddit.
I don't know.
Nah.
See, I wish we were doing like movies too, because whenever I think about Gohan, I just think about
We're
the
definitely doing. We
BoJack
are doing movies,
transformation.
you goober.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
BoJack transformation.
You literally
is
said
so
Anything,
cool.
anime.
anything non-canon, just anime. Yeah, Adult Gohan in History of Trunks was really cool, and BoJack Gohan, one of the best
It's
transformations.
so cool. Yeah,
No,
one of the
really
best
good.
transformations.
It was really impressive.
Like we're going on and on about this.
Yeah.
We need to move
Yeah,
on.
these
we're
characters
just-
are really good, but
Yeah,
Postpone
it'll go
inevitable.
faster.
yeah.
It's a hard debate. Well, not for
Yeah,
me,
probably-
but
Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Vegeta.
You know?
So,
5-0.
like I said, 5-0 sweep. Let's get on to the next one.
I hate that Jordan was right on this one because I love Gohan.
Piccolo and
Vegeta's the coolest
Piccolo and
character.
Krillin. This is also a rough one.
nope.
No, not really.
Not really. I'm
Are
not
you serious?
I don't even need to argue.
I feel like
It's
am
Krillin,
I the only
easy.
one who likes Krillin here?
Krillin,
People
yes.
that don't
No.
not like Krillin.
Krillin.
I like Krillin,
But-
but he's no
Piccolo's
He's
Piccolo.
so likable.
The
Okay,
most notable thing Krillin's known for is getting killed and fucking an android.
He's so likable.
Okay, but
I mean,
to be fair, what does Piccolo really do?
I hate you.
Krillin's such a Chad best friend to Goku.
The most notable thing that Piccolo does is drive a car.
So Goku, he trained his son.
Yeah, Piccolo
He
does
He didn't
a
train
lot
Goku.
more
He did
overall,
not
but-
train Goku.
Don't
Goku-
sleep on my boy Krillin. My boy Krillin does stuff. I swear. But
We're
yeah,
not playing
Piccolo
Dragon Ball, so he
became
didn't
a
do
dad.
anything.
Piccolo's the
Neither did
reason
Piccolo,
Gohan's
though.
the way he is.
That's
Kinda.
the only thing Piccolo did is train Gohan.
Krillin cut off Frieza's tail. Piccolo didn't do
Android
that.
17 versus Piccolo fight.
Yeah, but did
punching
Krillin
each
destroy?
other?
Did Krillin destroy the moon?
You know, Jaden just brought up a good point. Jaden, you said that Krillin cut off Frieza's tail.
Yeah.
Why is Yajirobe not on this race? Because he cut off Vegeta's tail.
Because that's
Shut
the
up.
part.
Why?
Should have been on the list.
I like when Krillin gets angry for them killing Yamcha. This is a scene that's really talked about much, but he gets angry for them killing Yamcha, and he like kills 3 Cybermen at once with this.
That was
charged
so cool.
shot. Really cool.
Or what
It was
about the
super
scene
cool.
where Krillin gets a girlfriend and then names his daughter
Oh.
after his first girlfriend?
Who cares?
I
That's
don't
just
like
weird.
it. It's just weird.
That's weird.
Krillin's a weird guy.
But I feel like, especially Super, just craps on all the secondary characters. Like they don't even
Yep.
exist. That's why I
Krillin's
really
a
hate
baby. He's like 8.
But look, if Super, you remember when Krillin was fighting on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku when they were training.
Yes, that was
I
it.
don't know how. I don't know why.
You guys remember when Piccolo fused with Nail and then did nothing? So Nail basically just gave up his life
Yes,
for nothing.
yes, I can win. I feel great. I can do this.
do this. Well, it's not for nothing. I mean, Piccolo got strong enough to face second form Frieza.
It was
which is
actually
stronger
impressive.
than
I
Vegeta.
love that fight of second form Frieza versus Piccolo. He just so cool.
Piccolo
so
versus
smart.
17?
Piccolo versus 17 is one of the best fights in the show, in my opinion.
Okay,
Hell
that
no,
was a good
Grenade.
fight. That was
So
actually
One
a
of
good
the
fight.
probably the one like top 3 best animated parts.
It's so good.
Honestly.
You don't really get to see too many like equally matched fights. Usually, most of the time, it's just a beatdown. But
They were just shoving their fists in each other's stomachs, and it was amazing.
so it's usually what happens when
Easily.
you punch people.
Yeah, well, not really that much.
So
The
good.
back has a hole bulge.
Yeah, it was really good.
But I'm definitely gonna vote for Piccolo.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm voting for Piccolo too.
It's just Piccolo. He drives a car.
I love my friend, my boy Krillin, but Piccolo just does more.
Piccolo.
Yeah.
If Krillin
Piccolo.
would just, if he was just thinking during the Cell arc and just would have either destroyed 18 or just found a way to get her off the island, none of that would have happened.
But I mean, he's a nice guy, so I don't really fault him for that. I don't really fault. He was trying to get some lady parts.
You know, when he first saw 18, even though knowing she was a robot, he thought to himself, "I'm going to impregnate her." That-
What a smart man he was.
What a smart man.
he was.
He didn't even know it was possible, but it was possible.
When
Okay.
there's a will, there's a way.
Okay.
Does that make Marin part android?
Okay.
All right,
Next
let's move on.
next bracket.
Let's
Android
move on.
17 versus Android 18.
I hate you. I
This
hate
is-
you.
this is an
You're
easy
dead
sweep.
to me.
That's
Easy
easy.
for-
This Android 17 on the way.
As much as I want to vote for Android 18 because I love Android 18, Android 17 is so cool.
He's so cool. He is the cowboy.
Tournament Power Android 17. Oh my
Am I-
god.
Wait, going back for a second. Am I the only one who like really likes Krillin's voice actor for no reason? I cannot find anybody who can make that same type
Jaden?
of voice ever.
I love Krillin. I love everything
Hey,
about
not-
Krillin.
Hey, you know when I watched
I'm the
Dragon
only
Ball
one
Z
that
Abridged-
voted for Krillin.
You suck.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Krillin?
Classic.
Anyway,
Classic.
Android
Absolute
17
classic.
is cool. He's got the cowboy aesthetic. He's got the. He's just cool. He likes to have fun. He's a ragtag dude.
He is a park.
He's just
His
cool.
hair,
He's
the
a
way he
park-
wears his bandana around his neck.
He's a park ranger.
No, he's just cool regardless. Even in the
He
history of
tends
Trunks,
to
he was
his
just so cool.
plans.
Yeah, he's just a cool guy. I think
Android
he's-
17 is basically Thanos. He was the last man standing at the end of the Tournament of Power.
He just.
I don't see how that in any way means he's Thanos.
Yeah, I.
Most powerful
yeah, I don't
powerful
know
being
what he's talking
in all the
about.
universe. Most powerful being in all of the universe.
Anyway,
Endgame or Infinity War.
He's on Infinity War. He was asleep though half the movie.
anyway,
They,
Android 17. I said the Tournament of Power actually did not hurt his character at all. It actually
think it
helped
made
his
it
character.
better.
A little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because you
despite-
got more screen time.
and even though the Tournament of Power was so long, it didn't really do much for most of the other characters at all. It did help Android
He
17
was
seem
there.
cooler.
He's
I
like
would
the
say it
only
helped Android
one.
18 too.
That fight against Goku when he's recruiting Android 17,
Yeah.
that was so good. It was actually good,
That was
great.
like one of the best Super episodes.
It was actually
And-
amazing animation for usually Super having shoddy animation up until that point for some fights, like just the random stuff. It was pretty good.
And
so
then at the
yeah.
end, at the end of the fight, they were just like, "Yeah, we both wanted to be going full power."
So cool.
I feel like Android 17 kind of has that Roy Mustang feel. Like I don't know why he's so cool, but he's just
It's
he's
the black
cool.
hair. It's the black hair. We've already
black
discussed.
hair.
I think it is.
And look,
It's,
we already
it
voted
is.
Vegeta.
It's black long hair.
We've already voted
God, it's
Vegeta. Look,
Tender.
everybody who's had black hair so far has won.
Gohan has black hair.
What, Piccolo?
Krillin has
Piccolo
black
pretty
hair.
much black, though.
Piccolo has a secret afro under that turban. He just doesn't want to
Yeah.
show it.
Krillin has black hair.
Anyway, Android 18 a little bit, talking about her. She broke Vegeta's arm, which is cool. That whole fight,
I
the whole fight, you don't
love
really get to see the terrain happening a lot in that fight, but when they were jumping off cars and Vegeta just murdering people, literally murdering people that's never talked about again, just making
She
them
got
run into the...
regurgitated from Cell.
She got regurgitated from Cell. She's got the bold, strong archetype.
Package.
I think that's why Jordan likes her so much. Because he liked who's that girl from Fullmetal Alchemist?
Olivia.
Olivia Armstrong, which is kind of the same thing going on. Strong. She's a woman.
blonde hair, blue eyes.
Blonde
She
hair, blue
wants.
eyes.
She wants her prize
But
money.
Aryan race?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Aryan race,
Yeah.
best race, bro. No, I swear that wasn't meant to be true. Don't sue me. But yeah,
Sue me,
Android
yeah.
17, it's just cooler. I like his handkerchief.
I mean, I'm upset that I have to vote against my waifu, but
No.
You know, I'm trying to think back about a lot of things in Android 18.
She got big forehead, bruh. You can see that crap in
I'm
Fighters that covers half the screen.
I can only recall like 3 moments. That's it.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
really didn't
Yeah.
do much, honestly. Like,
She
she's really
tried.
popular.
She has the
The-
she kisses Krillin like right after she murdered, like almost murders all her friends or all of his friends.
you know what she did do?
Yeah.
He was
She
really
stole her
good.
heart.
Not really.
Oh my god, it's something that just destroys Android 18's character. Just Android 16. Run away, 18. Run away. No!
Eh.
Just 3 fights later against Cell.
I can't
she's still
leave you.
sitting on the same island. She literally could have jumped in the water and she's a robot. She should have just stayed there and Cell would never been able to find her because she can't be sensed.
And then Trunks is just like, either get out of here or kill yourself. And she's just like, no.
I'm gonna blow myself up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just slurp.
Slur.
Okay, so voting. Andrew 17.
7.
Everybody?
7.
17.
Nice.
Okay. I want to vote for
Oh,
17,
God.
but I'm not letting her die without a vote, so I'm voting for 18.
17.
All right.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
This is a very controversial one because BJ and Jordan are Goku Black super fans. So
I like how
Goku Black versus
This-
Hits.
this podcast has been like so nice and friendly, but I'm
No,
going
that's
to go
not-
to
this
bat
is
for
not.
Goku Black. Me and Jordan will save Goku Black.
This is literally, Jaden, you decided, okay, the two black people like one character, so let's just throw him up against a character that he's not going to win again.
But
No, he
Hit
gonna win.
isn't even
We
that
gonna
strong
change
of a
some votes.
character.
We're going to change some votes.
We're going to change some votes.
Okay, so
Alright, so
I will
look,
say that Hit is my favorite character in Super.
he is probably
Same
my
one,
favorite character.
because I
in
hate
Super as
Super.
He's
All right,
awesome.
Oh no!
No,
I didn't mean this, guys. When I said on the
Moving
bracket,
on. Moving on.
when I said,
What's wrong
wait,
with you?
no, this isn't over.
No.
It's not over till the fat lady sings. DJ, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
What made, okay,
You have
it's
30
pretty
seconds to convince us.
You
No,
can't-
no,
you-
no, no,
if
no,
you-
no, we're not doing this. We're not doing
We're gonna
this.
need
You are
one.
going to change your mind. What does Hit do?
No.
What does Hit do?
Okay.
He's
Jordan,
so
please
cool.
No, please.
Hit has one of the coolest
No,
powers.
no, no, no. Your argument cannot be Hit is so cool. Give me a reason.
because look,
has
just he has
more
time
power
stop
than
abilities.
fear.
It's literally
He
something
punches
different.
the air and makes bullets.
It's he has so many different moves compared to just the regular. Oh, I punch hard. I shoot beams out of my eye sockets. He literally just spawns like ice stuff around him, and then just stops time and goes up to him and just blasts him. It's so cool.
Okay.
And just
Let's
fit-
compare
Okay,
them.
you're saying-
Let's
so
compare
you're
them.
saying-
and just the whole process of
his hand.
the whole process of Goku just trying to figure out what or how to beat that and everything, and him improving, trying to set him up as a potential rival for Goku. It's just so cool, and he was a part of one of the
Goku's
best
nice.
scenes in Dragon Ball Super. Goku
Why are you
going
playing my
Super
vote?
Saiyan Blue Kaioken times
Oh
20.
my god, in English? That's
So-
amazing.
So,
Oh.
So good.
what you're telling me right now, Jade, you're telling me is that Hit is super cool because he has a signature. That's what I got from that.
Goldo,
Okay, let's compare
Goldo.
them.
I'm gonna bring up Goldo.
Let's compare them.
Literally though, I wasn't even gonna say that. You literally just argued. So I was gonna say literally every character in Dragon Ball has their own signature.
But
literally,
he has a
Goku
whole
was hit
signature
before Hit.
move set.
Goku can't just do his regular punch people and stuff. He has to think, because that's not what Hit's all about. That's all Dragon Ball is.
I feel that.
Okay, but that's literally anybody against Goldo.
Literally,
Goldo's not. We're not talking about Goldo.
Goldo's dumb.
But Hit is basically
But it's like if
Goldo.
Goldo had an actual character, a cool design, cooler
Look.
time stop powers.
Cool voice.
Hit looks
cool
gross. He looks like moldy
He
lasagna.
talks about donuts in the dub.
I would just say like when you
It's
first
like-
saw Goku
You
Black.
can't even complain about Hit's design when Goku Black is literally a character. You
Literally just inverted
Please
Goku.
Stop it.
Goku Black.
Inverted Goku.
No,
No,
because when Goku
no.
Black like turns from the shadow and then he just like slowly pans to him appearing for the first time.
That's the only
You're
cool
just
scene
like,
he did.
why is Goku evil? Like you don't understand why. And then like
And-
when he goes back in time and fights Goku and
Another
they're just
dumb
trading
thing.
blows. It's so
Goku
cool.
Black. Goku Black is single-handedly responsible for one of the best lines in Dragon Ball Super. Don't shoot that man. He's not black.
That's Trunks. That's Trunks. But that's Trunks.
No.
Trunks.
Goku Black
That's
didn't say it.
That's a scene
But if
with
it
Trunks and regular Goku in
Listen,
it.
listen. If it weren't for Goku Black, that line would have never came out
That's
because he was
true.
talking about Goku Black.
But you know what? My life would go on without that.
You know what I thought would have been cooler instead of Goku Black just being Zamasu? I think it would have been a lot cooler if Goku Black was somehow actually Goku from that timeline, but something like corrupted him, and because Goku's not like a perfect like good guy. He has some bad stuff to him. If he would have got like corrupted, maybe not hit his head as a baby, or just something cool to corrupt
yeah.
him and make him super evil on his own, with that actually being Goku, that would have been really a lot cooler for me. I think.
Yep.
All right, but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
But look,
BJ,
the
and I think you
last
can agree with me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Because what I'm going to say is leading into that.
I'm just saying, like, when you first saw him go Rose, and like, this is Super Saiyan Rose, and the dub was beautiful. The scythe moment where he just pulled the scythe out of his hand and
Wasn't
made
he
clone
British?
himself. He did.
Yes.
That makes it even
Very
cooler.
British, and the British voice is so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It sounds like he's trying too hard to be British, honestly. I don't really like it.
And I would
And-
say the only reason people do not like Goku Black is because he fuses Zamasu. I think they could have easily milked Goku Black a lot more. They could have
Like
easily
Zamasu
done
more.
it.
You
I hate
guys
Zamasu.
defended Wrath last week, talking about he cut the shell in half. That's so cool. Goku Black literally rips a scythe out of his arm.
Yeah, but
His
Okay, that's
arm.
cool.
Wrath is
That's
cool.
cool.
Pretty
but
cool.
It
it's
is.
cool.
It's pretty cool and unique for Dragon Ball. I'll give you that.
And then,
Or like
after
Divine
getting
Lasso?
beat down, Vegeta beat Goku Black to a pulp. Sits there and then degrades Goku Black, saying that body, you do not deserve that body. That
But
body belongs to
You're
somebody
just
Goku.
pointing out good
And then
moments
Goku,
from
listen,
good moments from Vegeta.
listen. Goku Black shakes it off, says, "Oh, really?" Pulls a scythe out of his body and proceeds to body Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character in the show, and I loved that scene. Just watching Vegeta get beat to a pulp by Goku Black. That's how cool Goku Black is.
It didn't really seem
Super Saiyan
like
Rose
Black
is the
is
coolest Super
very
Saiyan.
it didn't seem like he deserved to
No.
go.
No.
I mean, Goku Black
Yes.
was just doing what Vegeta was doing
Super
during the
Saiyan
Freezer
3
arc. He was just
or 4
spamming
is so
Zenkai
much
boost. So if you guys are gonna argue that his powers were warranted or not
No,
earned,
no.
he was doing exactly
Vegeta
what
went
Vegeta
from-
was doing.
Vegeta went from almost being able to beat, or not being able to beat second form Frieza to maybe standing a chance against third form. Goku Black went from not being able to handle second Super Saiyan 2 Goku to being able to pound on Super Saiyan God Goku. That is
No.
significant.
Vegeta went from not being able to handle Raccoon to being able
Exactly.
to handle
He wasn't spamming on
second form
purpose.
Frieza.
He wasn't
That's
spamming
what-
on purpose. That's what Goku did too, but he wasn't spamming it. He had to get beat down like 5 times before that happened.
He literally told Dende to shoot a beam through my heart.
I'm just saying, just like with Golden
did.
Frieza, it just feels like a lot of the point of watching the show and seeing these characters progress is kind of nullified because this character literally does it in 2 episodes. It just makes me feel like a waste of my time.
I think
Yep.
the way that you guys feel about Goku Black is the way that I feel about Wrath. You don't like the character and it's completely unjustified.
But
It's very justified.
we've
He's
been-
basic and boring.
He's
no,
not.
I would say actual Zamasu.
You
is
guys haven't
basically
said
he's just
anything
immortal.
about his actual character though, because he has none.
What do you mean?
He's just Damasu.
What do you mean?
Jordan, go ahead, Jordan.
He's literally Goku Black is literally take Goku. Goku's character is decent, but Goku Black
What?
is literally
What's
everything that
Goku-
Goku's not
why is
and
he
10
bad?
times cooler.
Why is he bad?
The British accent makes him seem like he's some type of evil mob
That's
gang
not
boss
about his
from Britain.
character.
His outfit, how is that not about his voice?
Those are
is
just-
better
those
than
are just
his
visuals.
character.
I'll agree
His
with you
character's
guys.
just cool.
Exactly.
All of Goku Black's visuals stand up to hits, but
Oh, perfect.
everything else is
No.
subpar.
They surpass hits 10 times full. Oh gosh, Hit looks like a moldy piece of lasagna that's been colored purple in Photoshop paint.
But at least he's original.
I,
Yeah,
I feel like
Goku Black's
if Goku Black
the
would
main
have had
character
more
of the
time.
show, but purple.
That's what makes
Have
that
more
I
time.
can literally
That's what
put
makes Goku Black
Goku and put him through some
cooler, though.
filters on Photoshop and get Goku Black.
No, no, no.
Yes.
Or just Goku Black talking to Trunks telling him that this is all his fault for going back in time for the first time. And
Yes,
just
Trunks is
his
terrible.
whole entire speech.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Too bad that whole arc ruins the Cell and Android saga because it just destroys everything.
Oh my god, we're not arguing about the character.
It's part of a character. But
Anyway,
So you're
let's
telling me
move
a
on.
character that can
Black-
completely
let's compare.
retcon an entire saga isn't cool?
I would
now,
say Goku Black has a better character. Goku Black has a better character.
No.
why?
No.
How?
Goku Black
I
has a
would
better
say-
character.
I
Goku
would
has
say Hit
character
has
vibe.
better, Hit has better moments. I would give you that. When Hit fought
I feel like even
Vegeta,
Zamasu is better
for the
moments.
first time?
I never hear Goku
Please
Black
stop.
talking about how
Please
he hates
stop.
you.
Goku Black literally sounds like he's from a fan fiction, which he is.
Oh my God,
Evil
yeah.
Goku has been in fan fictions years before this even came out. While you would have never guessed that thousands of year old assassin that can stop time comes through and wrecks Goku and his team. That is so impressive. It's so cool.
I just feel
Jaden,
like
sometimes you
like
have to
the,
give the people what they want, though.
the mysteriousness
I
behind
just love the
Goku Black
basic
really
But-
like
evil Goku.
fueled why I like him so much because like you just didn't know. Cause I was watching Dragon Ball Super week by week, so like his reveal was super like awesome. Seeing his story was like really mysterious. Like who is this guy?
I
Like
will
what's
say from
happening?
the beginning of the Goku Black arc, I hated the character and everything.
I
about the
hate
arc.
you. I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I hate
I
you.
like Intrigue. Too bad they completely destroyed it by having Zamasu be using the Super Dragon Balls just to wish for him to be.
Yeah, if it wasn't Zamasu,
So
it'd be a
stupid.
lot cooler. If he had his actual
The
own
ending-
unique backstory that wasn't just Zamasu times 2, and he would be a lot cooler.
Oh.
Too bad
But
it's
hey,
completely
you know what?
soiled.
So god awful.
You know what the beautiful thing about this is?
Yeah.
We're not talking about Zamasu.
We're
So you
talking
can
about.
ignore all of that. We're talking about
We're not talking
Goku.
about that. We're talking
He
about
is
that.
Literally
Zamasu.
Zamasu. What are you
Nope,
talking about?
Nope. Not talking about Zamasu.
If it was Zamasu's character, would be better.
And then
No,
Sandlot, because
why
I
do you guys like
You literally just said his
you like-
character would be 10
you
times
like
better without
Fuse
Zamasu.
You like Fuse Zamasu more than Goku. Answer the
Yeah.
question. You like Fuse Zamasu
Fuse-
more than Goku Black.
No, I like regular Zamasu better than Goku Black, but Fuse Zamasu is
How?
it's just gross looking. Fuse
He-
Zamasu, he
just
actually has a
crybaby.
backstory. He actually has
just
a
cries
backstory.
about everything.
He actually has a backstory with like him training
He
under
just
the
cried.
other Elder Kai and like becoming slowly evil. There's actually a process. Well,
He doesn't. Literally, his only niche is that he's immortal, and he wished for it.
the only
but it's
about
also cool how
Goku
he's
Black is that he's evil Goku.
yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Then give
No.
me another motive of him.
No. Zamasu got erased by Beerus, so he got cooked by Beerus.
But that's cool.
He
That's such a
doesn't-
cool scene that includes Zamasu. Zamasu versus Super Saiyan 2 Goku was really good, actually.
Yep, I like that scene a lot.
I like his design. I like the idea of him actually being like a Supreme Kai, because the Supreme Kai in Universe 7 was awful and didn't do anything.
And he just cries. How did I lose to a mortal?
Okay, we've been on this for long enough. We're doing a vote. Hits.
Oh my God, no,
Hit.
please.
No.
Is there
No.
anybody I can sway? Is
There's
there
literally
anybody?
no way.
Hey, BJ. BJ, if we just don't vote, they can't take it to the next round.
That just be
I'm
a
not,
3-0.
I'm not giving y'all rings. Y'all not getting y'all rings.
Owen, you want to vote? Owen, are you voting?
Yeah, I'm going for a hit.
Well, that's 3-0.
Wait,
That's automatic, that's automatic loss.
Owen,
What?
before you, if you ever hit, you're gay.
He already voted.
Wait, I'm already homosexual now.
Okay, boys. Goku versus Brawly.
No, go back.
No, please.
I vote for
We're
Goku.
not.
BJ, who do you vote for?
Black. I vote for Goku Black.
I vote for Goku Black. Goku Black wins because we get the African American votes.
No.
That's
fine.
4-3.
We don't need that.
That's affirmative action.
No.
4-3. Goku Black moves on. Next.
What?
Just move on.
Yeah, someone is wrong there. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. Goku
If this
versus
podcast-
Broly.
If this podcast keeps going like this, it's gonna be like 3 hours.
Don't worry, that's probably our worst one. That's probably our hardest one. But okay,
This was a
Goku versus Broly. This is all of Broly in both of his movies, just to make it a little bit more fair. While
I say
saying
first
that,
movie, first movie Broly carries on that. Like he's just so cool.
like, I
He's
don't know
just so
why.
brutal.
I don't know why or how, but giving him a backstory that's not retarded actually made him worse. I don't understand.
I don't know if it made him worse. I just don't like him as much. He isn't as cool in this movie.
He just doesn't-
drag
He's
me
not-
into a building.
He's not as intimidating. He's not an intimidating
Yeah.
force anymore.
Like
Okay,
a
so
12-year-old
Broly's original backstory was stupid.
Like
I
the
can agree with
first
doesn't matter.
movie of Broly is literally Broly pounding everyone the whole time. While the
Everyone.
current movie, even though it looks very nice, it's Broly on the catch-up game, which we've
Yeah,
seen
Broly
before.
just kind of gets power out of nowhere, honestly.
Jordan,
Okay,
Broly made your
so-
favorite character cry.
And that kind of is dragging.
He literally cried. He was so scared.
I haven't seen the entire first movie yet. I've seen the entire abridged of it, and I haven't seen bits and parts of the movie.
Oh, my.
But what I know
No,
about that movie,
no.
all that I take away from it is, I literally hate Kakarot because he cried next to me in the ship.
Yeah, it's stupid. We can agree with
It's
that.
actually
That's
dumb.
what
I
happened.
can't vote for Broly. If we're talking about both movies, I cannot vote for Broly. If
I
we
would
were
say
just
that-
talking about Super Broly, I would give Broly my vote. But no, Goku is my vote hands down.
Yeah, I think we might want to save the discussion for later, because this
And
as much as I would love to
Hold on.
defend Broly, it's
I just want
Goku.
to argue for
Yeah.
Broly though.
I love.
you can't, Jaden, you're not allowed to argue for Broly because you just said that the whole Goku Black retconning the whole Cell Saga stuff was dumb. That's literally what Dragon Ball Super Broly did for the first Broly. Just retconned everything Broly. So by
Well, too
default,
bad
you're not allowed to vote for Broly.
But I like
Or-
regular Broly better. It didn't like destroy it because they're two
yeah, I
separate
like
things.
regular Broly a lot.
The,
He
the
just
first
improved
Broly movie was
well,
never
but-
canon to begin with.
Yeah.
Like
The original
when Broly
Tara
just
stuff
walked
was
through a Kamehameha,
Oh god, that's so cool.
or when he just jumping on Goku's stomach.
Yeah,
Just
just,
like a
Trampoline
trampoline.
just
That's
combined
my
with like the Bruce Faulkner music, even like in the first Broly movie with all of like the scenery of like the
Don't
city.
they have Avenged Sevenfold playing and like Slayer and stuff?
I think they do. I think they actually do. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
And then just 12-year-old Gohan getting ran through a building.
Oh God.
So
12-year-old me just hearing Goku screaming, I was just crying. I was like, "What are you doing?"
It was hard to watch. It was honestly hard to watch.
there's something about that character, just Broly in that movie that just there's a reason he's a lot of people's favorite, even though he's just a movie villain. He's just so cool. He just blasts
Man
everyone.
canon because he was so awesome.
Yeah. You mean Cauliflower?
And he just no.
Oh.
He's just happy to be doing what he's doing. He's giggling the entire time. He's having a good time.
He's having a good time. Everybody's having a good time here. But as I say, Goku. I'm gonna save the Goku discussion.
You shouldn't have put him up again.
Sorry.
Broly.
Somebody had to go against Goku. I'm trying to space out the
actually wanted
super.
Broly
I'm
to
trying to
be, like,
space
that
out the
much
super
more.
beasts as much as I can. So
Alright.
I feel set up. I'm upset.
okay,
No,
Frieza
it's-
versus Android 16.
Wait, I'm going for Broly.
Oh,
I'm voting for Goku.
so how many
Who
votes?
voted for Goku?
Wait, how many? I voted for Goku. Aaron voted for Goku, and Jordan voted.
I mean, I didn't, but
Oh,
I will.
okay,
I voted for Goku.
okay.
So 4-1. Gave him a pity vote. You gave him my pity vote.
I mean, I love Broly, but I couldn't let Broly.
I couldn't let him beat the
I
main
didn't even-
character. He's a part of like
I don't
90%
even
of
care
the
about
fights.
this anymore. I'm just gonna vote against whoever everybody else votes for it because I'm mad about Goku.
My
main
my favorite character lost. So I'm gonna be a crybaby.
I just
That's
think it was
okay.
unjustified.
Anyway, Frieza versus Android 16.
This is an opinionated
Okay.
thing. That's an unjustified.
Just
That's
Frieza.
true. That's true.
I give good
But
reasons.
I can't vote for Frieza. I think Android 16 is one of the best written characters in Dragon Ball.
Really?
G. Yes.
I mean,
He likes
Okay.
birds.
You kind
I'd
of like
say,
was that?
I'd
Was,
say Ridge 16 was better written.
yeah, was that thing about him actually being Dr. Zero's son? Was that real or no?
no, that was this
Nope.
bridge.
That was
Okay.
all Bridge. That's why I'm saying Bridge
okay.
was so
If
much
that
better.
was real, then that would be awesome.
That'd be really cool.
If that was real, 16 would get my vote.
But
What?
Frieza is just so iconic, so cool. Just him.
I mean,
just-
I don't think there's really much of a debate here.
Speaking of one of those
there is.
one of the top 3 most painful, not in any specific order, beatdowns of the show. Broly,
Gohan versus. Oh.
Broly, and then whatever he did, I forgot what you guys were. Videl versus Spopovich, and
Oh my
Frieza
God.
versus Vegeta at the first fight, where he's just literally choking him with his tail and just crunching the crab on his back and just punching his back over and over again. Oh
I
god,
would
that's
say
Pride.
All right.
so painful.
Gohan versus Frieza was.
I'm gonna say
He
something.
was just shooting beams through his body.
Ah, so
These two characters were responsible for 2 of the greatest transformations in anime history.
That's true. That's true.
Frieza being responsible for Super Saiyan Goku. Android 16 being responsible
That's true.
for Super Saiyan 2
Android
Gohan.
16 has the better, like, a better overall quote. Just Gohan, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it
Stomp.
go.
They made it.
Android
they made
16 is just so cool, though.
He's really
I mean,
cool.
I'm partial because I really do like all the androids. The android, dope.
He body slams.
He has a ginger mohawk.
He pulls
You
first
know-
form Cell's tail off.
You know, I don't remember anything at all about what 16 did except for Bridge 16. All I remember
You
is
gotta
just
stand
kill
for it.
Goku. Kill Goku.
Basically, a crash course of Android 16 is that he did nothing until he fought first form Cell, and then he did nothing until he died.
Frieza.
Alright, what Frieza is?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's gotta be. It's
Frieza
gotta
was
be.
racist and it's goofy.
He's a
That's
racist,
pretty- that's pretty
genocidal
quick. That's pretty
Hitler.
quick.
But the
That was
bird.
pretty easy, honestly.
Alright, you guys ready to move on?
Yeah.
Gohan,
Yeah.
let it go.
Alright,
I'm voting for Android 16.
Okay.
there you go. Pity vote.
And then
That was emotional. I cried when they killed Android 16. Tears shed
Oh.
from my eyes. I was hurt.
I actually giggled.
That was emotional.
I'm not lying.
It was very emotional for me. I felt bad for 16. It was so cool.
Oh, that's tough.
But
Well, I really didn't care because I was just hyped about Gohan, like his spaz.
speaking
And-
of
hold on. Hold
ultimate
on.
canon fights, Cell versus Hercule.
Let's not even debate this.
Yeah.
Just give it the Cell and move on. Give it to
Hercule-
the Cell and move on.
There's actually a lot to think about Hercule. Just imagine living. It's just like from the human's perspective. Just think you're the toughest on Earth, and then just have your life come crashing down on you. Just
He's actually
Human.
the character with the most character in the series,
Yeah.
honestly.
he's
Character.
kind of likable. He's pretty likable.
Yeah.
Not,
he
that,
is.
not that he's gonna win, but got a lot
Yeah.
of character.
Just look at the
Yeah, I
picture
think-
I picked for him. It's so dumb. I don't even know where I found it.
So,
I didn't even see
so
that.
But yeah, he's the champ. So I mean, he's likable. He's one of Vegeta's voice actors. I think he's one of Chris Sabat. He's one of his favorite characters. So that's surprising.
there you go, Jordan. There you go, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cell.
Alright,
I just
Cell
like
moving
Literally
on.
Cell.
Yeah, so
I mean, he did kind of get annoying in the Boo saga where he just keeps on like, I'm dreaming. Let me jump off this cliff because I'm dreaming.
this can't be happening.
But it was kind of cool his speech at the end where he's just talking to the people of Earth. He's just like, this is your champ. Raise your hands up for me so I can beat this Majin Buu. Oh, he's so cool.
Can we
And then
talk
Goku's
about
just
how-
like, you dumbasses, what are you doing?
Vegeta just gets
I
so
think-
mad.
You can take all of Hercule's character, wrap it up into a ball, and put that in a bracket against Cell's voice actor alone, and Cell still wins.
Okay.
What is your problem? Why is that
What's your
another thing
problem?
to say?
Cell's
But
voice actor
Hercule's
is
voice
amazing.
actor's pretty
He
cool,
played the
right?
role so...
I agree, but calm down.
I actually liked, this is like kind
I
of like,
like
I don't like too much of the slice of life like Dragon Ball stuff where like it's peaceful, but Hercule trying to like become friends with Majin Buu was really good for no reason. It was way better than I'd right to be.
Why don't I watch?
It just shoots
Remember when
the
the
dog.
puppy just got
Just
bodied?
puppy, no! You
Best
dumb
part of
murderer!
Dragon
And
Ball
then
Z.
just
Puppy
Hercule.
gets
Hercule's like
destroyed.
one of the strongest Earthlings too. He's just such a just beats down bricks. So strong for no reason.
Easily.
But
He's not stronger than Yamcha, though.
I digress.
Is TN not on this list?
Tien's not.
No.
Tien just gets blasted.
Can we,
the
can we
entire
give an
season.
honorable mention to TN versus Cell?
Yeah. And then
Can we also give an honorable mention to Yamcha versus Simon?
No.
no.
Let's move on.
Okay, so
But
Cell,
everyone
Cell,
was
Cell.
so right,
And
Cell.
Trunks.
Owen, you
Yeah.
haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, well, there's nothing much to say.
But
Yeah, you're right.
yep, Cell. I mean, yeah, we'll talk about Cell later.
I
Anyway,
like that we didn't talk about Goku or Cell.
Is now
or
is
Frieza.
this every form of Boo or just kidding?
Every form.
Well, I actually had something to say about Frieza, but I didn't get it out in time.
But the
Oh,
question is, are we
Oh.
including Young Trunks and Future Trunks, or just Future Trunks?
I don't think we need Young Trunks.
I think
It
just,
should
What-
just
what
be
is
Future
there to
Trunks.
say
They're two
about
different characters.
I think just Future Trunks.
Okay.
And no GT Trunks either, right?
Nah.
Yeah, we're not talking
No.
GT.
No GT.
Okay.
What,
We're talking about the only good one here.
Future Trunks is really cool up until
You say it?
the fight with the friendship sword.
Oh, that's something.
I don't like the friendship sword.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
did
agree
you
with
guys-
that. Friendship Sword was
The
dumb.
only
I
other thing-
kind of think
there's
the
the only
Goku,
other
But
thing.
it's-
the Goku Black
the only other
Arc
thing-
kind of hurt his character a little bit, to be honest.
It did.
I don't-
He was like
I don't
30.
You know what else hurts
Honestly-
his character?
I don't consider those two the same character.
I don't either. They have different
I-
haircuts. It's dumb.
They got different hair colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna give you guys my best
He goes.
Dragon Ball Z Super Trunks impression. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
No.
No, do it.
Go for it. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it.
Alright. Guys, stay back! We've gotta wait for Goku to heal!
Cut that out. No.
The entire...
You don't
Cut
understand
it
why
out.
he's doing
Cell
that
Saga.
though. You didn't watch History of Trunks. If you watch
No,
History
I
of
did
Trunks,
watch History
I'll
of
give
Trunks.
you-
I did
I'll
watch
give you an
History of Trunks,
impression.
and I understand why he's
I'll
doing that. In History of
I'll
Trunks,
give
his entire timeline was destroyed by the androids because Goku wasn't there. He was traumatized. But still, I can't get behind that whole... He was just a baby. He comes in, you can't have somebody come in, literally destroy Frieza, and then act like a baby for the rest of the arc.
okay, let's say your best
Yeah,
friend.
baby
No,
is the
let's
coolest
say your
character in the
mentor,
world.
pretty much your father figure, got absolutely blasted by an android. He's
I'm
the
black.
strongest person you've ever known, Jordan. Let's say he's the strongest person you've ever known. Like, bro, he's like your mentor, your father figure, gets destroyed. You go to a different timeline, and you see these exact people who destroyed them, and you've been getting cut by them for like 12 years.
He's actually super smart. He wants to wait until the best strategy which have everyone there who's actually good. He didn't wait for just Goku. He waited until everyone was there, and then so they would fight
No, he
together
was
so they
waiting
have
on
the best
Goku.
odds. Because
And
in this
everybody was
timeline,
there
you saw
except for
everybody
Goku.
get
His
picked off
mom.
one by one.
His mom
And BJ
blamed him for that because his mom repeatedly said Goku was the strongest one of us all. If Goku was here, none of this would have ever happened.
But it's not
His
like he's a
mom said
coward
that
just
for
hiding
like
back for
10
Goku.
years.
When Vegeta was
But
getting
he is.
blasted, he was the first one to jump in to help, even though that would include, or Android 17 would jump in as well if he jumped in.
Because that's
even
his
fighting
father.
Cell, even fighting Cell, when he just saw Cell take a full power blast from Vegeta, he powered up to like third, like buff Trunks. It was,
So
but
cool.
I just he was so cool, like
Yeah.
lightning.
Not
Yeah.
to mention
Where-
Trunks versus Vegeta when they're just arguing about letting Imperfect Cell transform again. Just so cool. You didn't expect that.
They
You
were just,
didn't
like,
expect that to
fighting?
come from
Yeah.
Trunks. You know that had to be painful to fight his own dad, but he did it, and he just
The point you made a minute ago, BJ, where you talked about there were two things flaws with that. One, you talked about his mentor. His mentor wasn't Goku. His mentor was Gohan. So
I'm
it would
talking
make more
about
sense
Gohan.
if he were like, we have to wait for Gohan to be saved.
But Gohan was
Better.
like
No.
6.
Gohan was
Gohan
a
was a
kid.
child.
He was a
So
6.
the whole Goku thing doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I get that his
That's not
mom
what I was
told him that Goku
I
was
was
the
saying,
strongest, but his mom's
Imagine his
Bulma.
mentor, the strongest person he's ever seen, get bodied by 2 androids, and he's been getting 12 years. So when he goes back to a different path,
How's that not make,
same
how's that not make
android,
sense
why
to you?
wouldn't why wouldn't he be traumatized by seeing the strongest person he's ever known get bodied by 2, seeing them in a different timeline and wanting to wait for the strongest person to come to save them?
I don't see how.
That's
George, okay,
He
George,
knows,
so...
he knows nothing about Goku.
Oh,
He only knows
George,
what his mom told him. He only knows what his mom told him.
Gohan and Bulma literally said Goku was the strongest fighter. Gohan, being his mentor, said Goku was the strongest fighter. So that's the reason why Trunks believes and wants Gohan
And
to
even-
be in the fight. And crap. Never mind. Go on.
And even like we're saying he doesn't know anything about Goku. When he first met Goku, Goku was deflecting his sword with his finger.
His finger.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Finger.
With his finger. With his finger.
I loved that outfit Goku had during that arc.
That was dope outfit.
I forget what it was
But
called.
I cannot vote for Trunks.
And he has no reason to
Are you
believe that
kidding me?
Goku wouldn't beat the androids because Goku died of a heart disease in this timeline. So maybe he thought that Goku could beat him at his current state.
All right,
Also,
so
the androids were much stronger in this timeline than the other timeline.
But
Yeah,
can
we're
we
not
get any talk for Boo over here?
I
Boo's
can't.
kinda-
I was
I can't.
trying to get to that.
No,
I don't
actually
like Fat
really
Boo. I don't like
Majin
anything
Buu.
about Boo.
You don't
I
like
love
anything
Majin
about
Buu.
Boo?
No.
I
Really?
like Super Buu.
Okay, now that
He-
BJ, that's a lie because
I
when
like
we used to play
Super
Dragon Ball
Buu,
Fighters,
I like-
you mained Boo.
I like Kid Boo and Super Boo, but the Boo I'm talking about is Fat Boo.
Fat Boo?
I don't
Okay,
like Fat
I like
Boo.
We're
Fat
not
Boo
just talking
and
about Fat
Hercule's
Boo.
relationship. But I don't like his voice,
we're
I don't like
talking
his
about-
eyeballs.
I like Super Boo. That's
I like
it. So I
Super
like.
Boo when he started
Okay.
killing people, but that's honestly about it.
One, Majin Buu is the greatest form of Majin. Like
No.
Buu. Like Fat Buu was so
No.
good. He was such a good character.
No.
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 You're not gonna sit here and tell me that Hit is a good character and Majin Buu is not.
It
Yeah.
is infinitely times infinitely times
No.
better.
Did VJ say
No.
something good about Hit? Wow.
I like it. I just don't like him as much as Goku Black.
But
Jordan,
Majin Buu was so funny.
Majin Buu
No.
is literally a baby. You're complaining other characters are babies. We're talking about an actual giant fat baby.
yeah, you were complaining about
Okay.
Gohan. You were complaining about Gohan
Listen,
crying when he was 5. Boo's like a million years old.
But
I feel like
Buu,
good-
okay.
Talk.
Give me a valid reason besides he's funny, and then I'll think about it.
Besides he's funny,
Yeah.
he's
Good.
literally he's the only reason that Goku ever went Super Saiyan 3.
No,
He
he was
he
already
called-
he was already Super Saiyan 3 before that.
What?
He was Super Saiyan 3 before that because King Kai knew about his move, so he must have did it in the other world, and he must have knew that it would have
He knew
expended
he
enough
knew he
energy.
could do it.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
So canceled.
But that's the only
Give
reason he
another
broke
one.
it
Give
on
another
Earth.
one.
He literally forced Goku into spending up most of his time left on Earth to go Super Saiyan 3 just to keep him at bay.
Yeah.
I think Goku
But even
did
Goku
flex.
said he could have beat Majin Buu if he tried his hardest. But he wanted the kids.
Goku
he wanted the
did
kids
flex,
to take
but-
care of him for him.
If he tried his hardest as Super Saiyan 3, he
Yeah.
couldn't have beat Majin Buu without going Super Saiyan 3, which means he still would have had to give up the rest of his time on Earth just to beat Majin Buu.
Wow, a main
He-
villain
he-
making the
he-
main
he-
character use up all of his power? And you
Yeah,
voted
why are we
against
talking
Frieza?
about power right now?
Let's talk about how cool Super Boo was. Literally could just absorb people's power.
Super Boo is my favorite Boo. So,
Yeah.
I love-
Majin,
I
it goes
love
for me.
Super
It's Majin Buu, Kid Buu, and Super Buu.
but I like how
The
you, I
whole
like
arc-
how you just transitioned from Majin Buu to Super Boo without giving any
Well,
good,
no.
good
When
explanation.
we asked you about the character, you just transitioned.
Because I know that
He's
nothing I
funny.
say is gonna. Because I'm talking about. Like, I like all the little things about Majin Buu. I like his voice actor. I think his voice actor is brilliant.
It gives me a
I
headache.
like the whole thing with Majin Buu and the dog. I think it's cute. I think that the way that Majin Buu basically is like Hercule's child. I think it's just hilarious. It makes me
you
giggle.
you
It makes me
love
chuckle.
Majin Vegeta, and Fat Buu kind of pretty much just destroys all of Majin Vegeta's like build up
Cook him.
because he sacrifices his own life, and then Majin Buu just regenerates
That's dumb.
I don't understand
was
how that
dumb.
ruins
It was a
Majin
dumb scene.
Vegeta.
because he did it for nothing. It was literally all that build up for no reason at all because Buu just comes back.
That
I
doesn't
think
kill Majin Vegeta at all. That just
I feel like
shows that Buu is powerful.
much cooler. Like
Best thing about
Super
Buu-
just waiting at the hourglass just for Goten and Trunks to finish,
So
or
cool.
just
The
when he
coolest
was
thing about
fighting
Buu was when he
Vegeta
freaking-
for the whole union.
The human destruction thing or whatever.
Yeah, he
attack.
just killed everybody.
So cool.
I like when he got
Buu
murdered
want
and
candy.
bullied by a chocolate bar.
He got bullied by Vegito. Vegito, he had
Why
like
is the chocolate bar not on this list?
he had like 3 good fights in a row. He had Gotenks versus Super Buu, which actually isn't too bad, and
Not bad
it's
fight at
actually
all.
pretty good. And then Mr. Gohan versus Super Buu. I know it's like lasts like 15 minutes, but it's still a fight, still decent. And then Vegito versus Super Buu.
So are you guys going to tell me that the scene where Hercule is just trying to give all the presents to Majin Buu and destroy him with all the presents is not one
I
of the
like
best scenes
the
in Dragon Ball Z?
inside of Super Buu's stomach better than Majin Buu.
No.
And Super Buu was just such a savage. Like when he turned Chi Chi into an egg and just crushed her
So cool.
in front of Goten. Goten's just crying. Mom.
But
Why is Goten not on this list?
and then Kid Buu,
He's
it's like
just a worse kid, Goku.
yeah, I really didn't like. It didn't really make sense how like when he ate people, when he ate good-willed people, he got weaker. You'd think since he was absorbing power, he would get more power. Like yeah, he was nicer, but he should have been stronger.
No,
because he
it
absorbed
made
power.
sense to me because it's like, yes, he's getting stronger, but it's like the goodness inside of him is getting stronger, not the evil inside of him. So it's weakening the evil inside of him, which makes him
But that doesn't
more
mean
good.
that doesn't have to do anything with his
That has
physical,
that type of power at all.
physical
Yeah, I don't
ability.
think that's not the power at all.
well because inside Buu there's like a fight between good and evil, and so if that energy is being
Buu is just a
manifested,
giant evil being.
Yeah.
Are you
Obviously
trying to
not.
read? Are you trying to read the dichotomy between good Boo and evil Boo just fighting inside his brain?
Because
And then
that's
Buu
not what they
that's
were
literally
doing
what's
by
going
now.
on though.
But it's like
Good Buu-
it's not that deep.
Not
Yeah,
that
because
deep.
Fat Buu just absorbed that one Kai. Good, kind of.
Boo's
So,
transformations are the most inconsistent thing in the world.
It is dumb.
Like how
Yeah.
Kid Buu was weaker than all the other forms, but it was just so unpredictable. It made him
Yeah, like
stronger.
yeah, people argue to this day is Kid Boo even the strongest Boo because
Kid Buu's not the strongest Buu.
I
He
don't-
just doesn't. It's like Pichu. He doesn't know how to control his power.
Dude, you just
that
compare
doesn't make
Pichu
any sense.
No, why is
He just
in
doesn't
Smash.
care.
in Smash, Pichu is stronger than Pikachu because Pichu can't control his power. Kid Buu doesn't have the control over his power. He just unleashes all of his power.
No, he has
Which is
control,
why he's
he
just-
doesn't care.
He seems so much stronger.
He just doesn't care, which is
He
cool. I
doesn't
like
care
his
about
savage
anything.
nature. I like the fight against
Vegeta.
Vegeta, which is really cool.
Dan.
Super Saiyan 3 Goku is really cool. He has interesting abilities where he can like shapeshift into everything. But
Or what about
Didn't know.
what about the fight between Majin Buu and Super Buu?
that was kind of
What?
cool.
Where he eats-
Wait,
where he-
oh, you mean
Can you pick up the
Evil Boo? Silly.
Yeah, the gross.
Yeah.
Evil Boo just
Stop
destroyed-
debating this, because it's obviously Trunks is gonna win.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
remember when oh god, what was it? Oh yeah, Super Boo went into that guy's mouth and made him explode? Anybody remember that?
That was so cool.
That was gross. So gross.
Yeah.
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 Epic gamer moment.
It was so cool though, and then he's weird. But okay, I think we've spent enough time. We've paid our respects to Boo. I'm pretty sure.
Wait.
It's Trunks.
We've
Paid our respects.
we paid
Did you
our
mean vote him onto the next round?
No,
He's
it's
definitely
Trunks.
not
It's not even a
Trunks.
contest. It's not even a contest.
Trunks.
Trunks.
Boo.
Trunks.
Okay, well.
It's
Awesome.
one
Next
unpopular
round.
opinion.
Jeez, Jordan's really showing off his unpopular opinions.
I
today.
know. Oh my god, he's lost every round.
Wait,
No, he voted for Goku. He voted for Goku. That's it.
he voted for Vegeta.
And Cell.
Oh.
And Vegeta. So that's like 3 rounds.
3. That's
Yeah,
half.
okay.
That's half.
But here's round 2.
Okay,
Everyone
round
I
2.
voted for won.
Vegeta versus Piccolo. These are both really cool
Vegeta,
characters.
hands down.
Mm.
There's no debate on this one. If any of you vote for Piccolo, you're dumb.
If
You're
it
talking
was Dragon Ball Piccolo, it may have stood more of a chance.
Yeah, he would stand more of a chance.
If Dragon Ball Piccolo was included and Super didn't exist, I could say Piccolo could probably take 2.
But Super
But
Super
that's too many
Piccolo
what
versus
ifs.
Frost is actually a really underrated fight. I actually like that fight a lot.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
too
what about
bad.
Super Vegeta versus
Super-
Frost?
Wow.
Super Vegeta is actually pretty good too. Like evolves the character even more.
Yeah, that's why
Super
I say
Vegeta and his relationship with Kaba?
He's a good dad.
No, that's stupid.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's
that's
okay.
stupid. Because like he
No,
treats Kaba more like a son than Trunks in a span of 3 minutes.
And I love it.
he waits. He actually doesn't he like not train for the Tournament of Power or something. He doesn't go to the prelims for the Tournament of Power because he waits for Bulma's baby to be born, which is actually
Yeah,
just
yeah,
good.
He would have
father.
never done that in Z.
He wouldn't. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Bro,
have
let's
done
go
that.
train, Goku. Yeah.
Or remember,
Characters are
Remember
probably the most changed of all characters in the series. So Piccolo
Yeah.
became from like a mass murdering demon child
Uh-oh.
that had daddy issues to a really
Yeah.
nice caring father for Gohan. And then Vegeta kind of did the same thing.
That's pretty much just Vegeta again. But
Yeah.
Vegeta, I think it
Yeah.
just goes down to Vegeta's still pretty relevant now in the story.
do you guys
Yeah.
remember when Vegeta was training Trunks? Kid Trunks, and he said, if you land a hit on me or something, I'll take you to the carnival, and then he actually follows through on it.
There was
He's
actually a
good
park.
dad.
Come on.
It was
That
something.
was-
It was something.
But yeah,
But
it
didn't
was-
he take Kid Trunks
Remember when he
to the
said,
to the fair like 4 years like later?
Super Saiyan become a child's plaything.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that far
Yes,
after.
Aaron.
It was after Boo.
Remember
So,
when he wore a blue
months?
tank top? Yeah.
Or remember
Remember
the
when-
scene where he's in the shower and he has to get the clothes from Bulma and he gets pink and he gets upset?
Yes. But I think
Uh-huh.
the Piccolo is a fan favorite again. Just
Yeah.
so
I
good.
just can't
so
vote for
cool.
Piccolo.
I don't understand why Piccolo's a fan favorite. He's so boring.
No,
You didn't watch Dragon Ball?
Still, I love Piccolo, even in Z. He just has that cool scene. Man, we even talked about the cool scene where he sacrifices himself for Gohan. Really cool.
Isn't that
He just
everything?
he's the only runner that could actually stand up against Nappa, and he still couldn't.
He just jumps in front of like
And just
the powered Nappa
and
block.
he
Okay.
got so
Jaden,
strong
that
throughout
scene
the
would've
series.
been-
By the Android
That scene would have
saga,
been better,
what?
but
Yeah.
Piccolo didn't do anything. Like, Gohan didn't do anything with it. So Piccolo just sacrificed himself for nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
He turned to a great ape though.
He
he
was
turned to
trying to
great up and
save the
smash
child's life.
Vegeta. It just shows
If he didn't turn to a great ape and step on
Vegeta.
Vegeta or fall on him.
But
Yeah.
But it did nothing.
we didn't talk about that with Krillin, how he threw the spirit ball.
And it doesn't matter.
But
He still was.
yeah, I think the one thing that I can complain a little bit about Vegeta's character. Why wouldn't he freaking die in the Saiyan saga? He got blasted by the Kamehameha, Gohan's butt,
Yeah.
a sword, and a spirit ball. And he's still alive. He's still walking away.
He got hit by a
Boo
spirit bomb.
died.
Got hit by a
Boo died with
time
one spirit ball.
4 Kamehameha. Got sat on by a great ape.
God, he got his eyes
Can we
blasted.
talk about how
Yep.
both of these characters hate the fusion dance?
No.
That's
Pretty
the
irrelevant.
most minor thing I've ever heard in my life.
For some reason, I never thought about it. These characters have a lot alike and very
A
similar.
lot in common.
Because, like,
hard.
in all the scenes where it's everybody together and, like, you know, enjoying time together, you see these two off either by themselves or off together just in their edgelord just arms crossed, grin on like not grin.
Oh,
like,
does anybody
scowl on
remember
their face.
the Android 13 movie? Where he's like, it's not
Yes.
over to the fat
Yes.
lady. And it is the fish jumps. It's so dumb, but I liked it so much.
Like when Vegeta just like appeared out. No, it was Piccolo. It appeared out. Was it Vegeta or Piccolo?
It was
appeared
Vegeta
out-
who appeared out of the icebergs.
Yeah,
They both.
they both did. I think.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were just hanging out in the glaciers.
Just random chilling in the glacier.
I'm here.
Piccolo's abilities are also pretty unique.
He has stretchy arms, and he can
He's
grow,
not
but he
just-
never
He doesn't punch people. Why doesn't he grow?
he never grew anymore.
I don't know why.
But
He is
you gotta give props to
evolved,
Piccolo.
demonized.
In the Android Saga, he was as strong as the Super Saiyan. He could compete
Yep.
with Super Saiyan Vegeta, which is very impressive. He would freaking Android 20 or Dr. Zero was scared of him. That scene where he's like
In
has
Z,
his
he was
mouth.
always pretty strong.
That
With
scene-
Super, he's literally a joke.
Yeah, and that scene where he like has his like mouth covered by Android 20, like does telepathy to Gohan, and then just prepares to so cool. It just,
Yeah, I
it
do like
becomes-
Would you rather
Piccolo's powers more than Vegeta's.
Would you rather have a real Super Saiyan or a knockoff Super Saiyan that's just as strong as a Super Saiyan?
He's
A
not
knockoff is cooler because he has his like own thing. He's not just a
Knockoff
main...
Super Saiyan? Goku Black?
I hate you.
But he has his own thing. It's like he doesn't have to be the main race that's overpowered to be as good as them. He's like kind of an underdog,
That's true.
but kind of cool. He's green. He's freaking
He's
green.
green. He's freaking
He's
So-
pretty much just black. Pretty much just black.
I hate you.
What I'm understanding is we're all voting for Vegeta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm voting for Piccolo because I like giant green slugmen that punch people.
There you go. I like his
Just
arms.
yeah.
Dende is better.
Piccolo's
Dende is
I'll
better.
vote for
arms are
Piccolo.
really cool.
Jordan, you just say Dende.
Jordan, stop talking. Jordan,
Stop.
literally-
You
Alright,
can
we're
talk
gonna
to a
move
whole
on.
right now.
Die, Jordan. Die.
Why?
Dende!
You
Move
like
on.
characters that are insignificant and have one little one-liners.
Anyway, next we have Android 17 versus Hit. This is
Versus
actually rough.
Goku Black.
This is gonna be the hardest round.
This is
in my
rough.
opinion.
They're so like they're both so cool.
I
They
don't
both have
understand
their
how this is
shine. I
rough.
feel like they both have their
This is
shining
the
moments
hardest
most
round.
in Super. But
This is very easy. If this were
Yeah.
Goku Black versus Android 17, it'd be a debate. But this is no contest. This is Android 7.
I'm just thinking about all like the cool like Hit had.
Hit
You
has a
remember when he
lot
saw
of cool
Vegeta for the first time? And Vegeta's just like, he can only do weak punches. If I just get close up to him, I can win. And Hit just
dead. He's just an assassin. I imagine him going like he introduced like a whole little city. Do you guys remember the episode where he's like fighting against that mafia
So
boss?
cool.
Do
And just-
you remember when he actually killed Goku, but his blast
Yeah,
came
he
back
killed
to
Goku. He literally killed Goku.
So stupid. He just kills him and
Why
his
is
blast
Goku so
resuscitates him.
dumb? I feel like if Hit was in Z, he'd be one of my favorite characters.
He's so
He just-
cool. Just
Or
replace
when
him with
he used the
Piccolo
time
or
cage
somebody.
against Jiren.
He stopped him at a, that was so stupid. I still
He
think
stopped time.
I still
he
think-
control time.
I still think Stupid Hit should have won if this was actually not stupid and Jiren was supposed to be the main villain. Just why is Jiren? He can walk through time. What does that even mean?
And the
I
other
hate
guy
Jiren too.
Just a time cage.
can
That's so
walk
cool. Instead of
When,
like
when, it
I don't
came,
care.
when it came up
The
with
power
Jiren's
scale is so
backstory that
shy
he was like
Ouch.
his parents died or something, I actually was like, this is just retarded.
Superman.
I sighed.
Yeah.
It's Superman.
Okay, but let's talk about how cool Android 17 was in that fight with Piccolo.
I just
Now,
feel like
cocky was-
Android
the
17
cocky
doesn't
was
have.
high.
He has a couple cool moments, but he doesn't have a few big ones that Hit does. Hit has
do you
Kaioken times
mean?
20 on his side and his scene versus Jiren, which is really cool.
So you're saying that Hit getting destroyed by Kaioken times 20 was super cool. That's two scenes.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
I
that
would say
those two scenes can't rival Android 17's fight against Piccolo and Android 17's role in the fight between Frieza and Goku and Jiren?
He didn't do anything. He,
didn't really
literally
do
did
anything.
nothing.
Bro,
Yes,
I'm just
he did.
gonna
He had
sit
an
here
effect.
and charge my energy, and Goku, you volleyball shoot Frieza into him, and we'll do it.
He died. He passed out for like an hour.
Yeah,
in
also,
some
yeah,
random
I was gonna say,
corner.
if Android 17 actually would have died during Tournament Power when he just self-destructed,
I would get some brownie points, but he's just, I'm okay, guys. I'm just in this
Yeah.
corner.
I'm alright. I was just
I'm okay, bro. No,
I
I'm
was
fine.
slumping.
You mean didn't Vegeta self-destruct too and he's fine?
Yeah, Vegeta
Yep.
did the exact same thing.
You're super retarded.
That doesn't mean anything in the Dragon Ball Z series
Yeah, I'm
anymore.
okay if Vegeta didn't die.
And
though.
Z, remember he exploded and just absolutely died and had consequences?
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
stronger now. His body can take it.
So
Stupid
dumb.
explanation.
The biggest gripe I have with the Android 17 is how he got so strong in 10 years being a park ranger
Yeah.
Did nothing,
between...
yeah.
Yeah, that's just so stupid to me. It's cool, but it's just so stupid.
He's a park ranger. I think
park
it,
ranger.
it,
He's
it
supposed
makes
to fight them bears,
it
right?
kind of makes sense because like Android 17 was like that was his base was being as strong as like a Super Saiyan, so kind of makes sense, but also kind of dumb.
Yeah, but
And
he's
also I
not
feel-
stupid, though.
I feel like Hit doesn't have like any plot inconveniences either. Like he doesn't have any plot holes. He can't power up like super big boost. He literally just powered up, but just improved his technique to get farther into time.
So cool, yeah. I literally feel like if they didn't pull out that stupid Jiren is stronger than time stuff, there would be no way to beat this time cage. It's just so cool, so good.
He just stopped him in time. But then Jiren's just like, I sleep on. Just walks through it. That's impossible.
How is this happening? He's just so cool. He has the Piccolo thing going on where he's just calm and silent, and he's an assassin. He took out Frost. He has ice things spawning around him. It doesn't even know what it means, but it just looks cool.
And then I like how once he got eliminated, like all universe tickets, like it's over. We lose. It's over. Our trump card's gone. And out of nowhere, Khalifa and Kale, we have Patara earrings in our pocket.
Oh, I hate those two.
So dumb.
I
So
actually hate
dumb.
those two.
Just think of it just as such a bro moment with just hitting off when Monaka hit him, just flying off the ring. Just so cool.
Oh.
Just it's like kind of like a Vegeta and Goku situation all over again, where Hit's not necessarily a good guy at all because he's an assassin. Kills people. He's an assassin, he kills people, but he's just so cool and likable. Oh, I like him. I like his
I'm
design.
gonna go honestly, plot twist, I'm gonna vote for Hit.
You were gonna vote for 17.
Ooh. I'm gonna still vote for 17.
Hit's got a
Right.
butt head. That's the only thing I don't really like about it. He
Yeah,
got butt
17's
head.
design.
He has his hands in his pocket all the time. That's cool.
He's-
I'm voting for Android 17.
But
I'm going for
I do
17.
like when Android 17, when Trunks goes back to the future, he is like, howdy, partner, and he like lifts up that guy's like head and just shoots him in the face. Really cool.
Can I quickly vote first? I'm voting for Android. I'm voting to Hit. For Hit.
Oh, that was,
17.
you made my heart stop.
Alright,
But
so who's is Zane the same
yeah,
vote or
it's
Zane?
Hit. I'm the main, I feel like I'm the main forerunner for Hit at this point. So, yeah, I gotta vote for Hit. That's
Aaron,
very too.
Aaron, can your mind be changed?
It's possible. I don't like
Okay.
Super.
All right.
But that's
Go
not
ahead,
Hit's
BJ.
fault.
It's not.
Hit's the most consistent one in Super. You gotta give him props.
Go ahead,
Ooh,
BJ.
I would agree with
Jaden's pulling some hard punches, Jordan. You better get at it.
Well, George, I
Okay.
would argue 17 over Hit, but putting 17 over Hit in my eyes just so I can't.
Why?
Yeah,
Why
go
can't you
for
put
it.
17 over Hit? Android 17 is literally so cool. He's coolness personified.
Well, you
Yeah,
just.
He could literally.
I'm saying. Oh man, I don't know.
The
He's
Goku-
cool enough to be a JoJo.
They give you one of the
No.
No.
no. They give you one of the some points for 17. The Goku versus 17 fight, bringing it back in is really cool.
It really was. It really
But
was.
the lead up
I'm
to
just
that,
thinking
where he's
about-
trying to recruit, I don't even remember that, where he's trying to recruit 17. That guy go punch some aliens or something stupid like that to defend his park. That was
Or do you
dumb.
remember the scene where 17 and 18 were talking about Marin?
No.
What?
Am I the only one that
I do. When you're saying like when he pronounced her name wrong, the H1,
Why do you care
say it
about
like
these
that,
stupid
and I'll kill you.
scenes?
Because I care about the little things.
I don't know, I kind of didn't like 17 when he was about to not fight in the tournament. Bro, I gotta look after my aminals. And he was about to.
Alright, your animals
17,
aren't gonna be
17's
here.
voice actor is so cool.
But
Did
17.
you guys talk about
Yeah.
Piccolo driving a car? What about 17 driving a car? What about the scene where 17 just decides to destroy everybody in the shop and then go shopping?
Piccolo's better than 17.
No, he's not.
But just 17, just bruh, Goku was like, but if the universe dies, the aminals dies. He's like, I don't care as long as I die with them.
That's
I like how
stupid.
17, like, at the beginning of the whole arc, he's like, bro, as long as I get my yacht, bro, I'm good.
But
Literally the
he yeah, I don't know. Oh, here's a
I
good
would
scene.
say-
Here's a good throwback or throw
Forward.
forward kind of where this is I'm literally giving punches to Jordan right now because Android 17 when they're calling for the spirit bomb, at this point you've completely forgotten about 17 and then you see him walking around as a park
he
ranger.
just shows up.
He points his gun to one of the people and then he raises his hands up and the other guy raises his hands up. And he's like, "Wow,
No,
thanks."
rewind.
Yeah.
When they call for the spirit bomb and you just see his shoes and it pans up. Oh, that was so epic. I literally screamed when they showed Android 17. That was so cool. I was so happy to see
17 is
that.
a very, very cool. I would say Hit has cool moments, like, just barely in my opinion, but Android 17 is fine and solid behind 17 just for me.
I feel like Hit versus Goku was more important to the story altogether than 17
No.
versus Piccolo.
I feel like Hit is only relevant. He's not even relevant for the Tournament of Power. Hit's only relevant for like that little Universe 7 versus Universe 6 fight.
Which
and that's
was a part of the
He's
story.
like
That was
the
the best part
strongest
of
guy of
Super.
Universe 6.
In my opinion, Hit versus like Goku with Kyle Kentai and Sand is probably like top 2 fight in the whole show.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
disagree.
I
I disagree.
love that.
I love
The
it.
I like
piggies, the
kids'
scream.
character development.
Just
When-
You should say
just-
top 3 fight.
Yeah, Sean Schimmel's just scream.
Sean Symbol
Please.
scream just puts it open.
Yeah, it just sounds like he's actually in pain, which it's supposed to sound like when you're doing Kaioken times 20. So it just works so perfectly.
And then you see like Hit's like inner monologue, just like I could easily take him out right now, powering up. But why can't I do it? Why am I so excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
like when I'm waiting to
17.
do the podcast. Yeah.
How cool 17 was in that moment right before he got hit with the Hell's Oak grenade. He was so cool. He was literally mocking Piccolo. So dope.
And then he gets blasted.
But I like Piccolo.
And you see,
I'd say
you
that's
see
more
he
of a scene
learned.
for
He
Piccolo.
learned from that. 17 learned from that, and he had character development from getting blasted.
But
I'm pretty
I gotta
sure
say-
Hit learned-
is it okay? So Aaron, has your opinion been swayed? We've been on this topic long enough.
Oh
No.
God! Why
They
I
barely-
just talk myself?
You
into-
swayed my
like,
opinion more than him.
I think I'm gonna tell you about the hit. I'm telling you about the hit.
So
I'm sorry.
Is it 4-1?
No, you're kidding me. You're kidding me.
I just literally talked myself into voting for hit. Like
Yeah, no, I heard
What was
BJ talking. I was trying to remember. Did he vote for Hit? Yeah.
like I voted for 17 purely based off the fact that I like his designer. But the more I talked about hit, I was like,
Dang,
why
it's
did I
pretty
vote for
cool.
17?
He's got his pocket. He got pockets in his weird, like, you can see his pecs, his abs, and his pockets. I just his Hit's outfit's so dumb but so cool.
But just after he like
Speak-
destroyed Vegeta, he put his hands back in his pocket and just walked away.
I didn't kill him. Don't worry.
Don't worry, I
Oh,
didn't kill him.
Okay.
I think
okay.
that after this
Hit-
podcast, I'm getting an eulogy.
Hit has won over Android 17.
I'm
Next,
so sorry, Jordan.
You
Goku.
people are...
sorry.
No, you're not my best friend anymore. You're disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
Goku versus Frieza. The fight that's actually happened. One of the most iconic fights in the show.
This isn't
Question.
Unpopular
Who won
opinion.
this? Who won this fight in the show?
Yeah.
Nobody, because neither of them died.
Okay, but who is alive and who died?
Nobody, because
Neither.
neither of them died.
Didn't he
That's
really
what I
technically-
just said.
Technically, one of them ended up dead, and the other one did not end up dead.
No.
But
Goku probably died
killed
more
them.
than Frieza on the show. That's irrelevant. Anyway,
They
it's
both
kind of like
survived.
What I'm trying to say is Goku's winning this.
okay.
Unpopular opinion. I don't like Frieza after this at all.
Frieza.
Unpopular opinion, I,
I-
think
I
Cell is
don't-
10 times better than Frieza.
I agree with that. I don't like Frieza after this.
Oh, hold
He's
on,
just
BJ,
kind
you
of
want to
a-
agree,
like,
you agree on
just kind
something
of,
else?
What?
Goku Black is 20 times better than Frieza.
I didn't say that.
No,
I would say
Frieza is
Frieza
just
are-
so.
Frieza arc Frieza is better than Goku Black. After that, Goku Black.
Yeah, just
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Frieza arc Frieza. If it was just Frieza arc, he would be a lot cooler. But I just feel like Frieza arc Frieza is just the best you can get with just a villain with no motivation at all. He's just
Yeah.
like he's basically just like space Hitler, Just got
He's
that.
just racist. He's Hitler. He's racist.
He just molests just everyone.
Okay.
He's just cool.
Can we all
honestly, at this
can we all
point,
come to a consensus that Frieza should not have been the one to come back for the Tournament of Power? It should have been Cell.
I think he should have.
I would
I
have
genuinely
loved.
think it should have been
I would have
Cell.
loved if it was
Cell?
Cell over Frieza, but you gotta sell those toys.
Yeah.
That's
To be
would've
honest,
been
Frieza.
better.
I liked Frieza in the Tournament of Power more than Resurrection of F. thought
Yes, I did
Resurrection of F
too.
was not
He
very
actually
good.
did. He
Yeah.
was actually pretty cool when
Yeah.
he heals Goku. Remember when he heals Goku? Anybody? Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Frieza's
I
just
like
racist against the Saiyans, though.
It was actually so
I feel
cool.
like that's what makes him so cool.
Yeah.
Frieza arc, he's just,
He's got to work it with them because he can't just pound him anymore.
and at this point, I feel like Frieza has turned into like, he just comes back to get bodied every time. Dumb.
I feel like
But
Frieza
even
just
in the
wants-
Resurrection, even in the one Gogeta movie, Fusion Reborn, when he came back and just got insta bodied by Gohan. I feel like he's just a character to get like he doesn't have a character. And I don't like what they did with him. Where,
Yeah, I don't.
like-
Yeah, Tournament of Power is kind of cool. Speaking of that, where he heals them, it was kind of cool to watch that week by week. Because at the end of the episode, when you
Yeah.
see Goku knocked out, you literally see Frieza pointing his what looks like his death beam that he killed Vegeta with back in the day, and it ended up just healing him. It was really cool to
Yeah.
see that happen
Yeah.
and see him heal Goku. And then the fight against Gohan and Dispo, where he was helping out, he had the little laser beam cage. That was really weird, but really creative way to use his power. That was actually pretty cool. I like that. It was just a one-on-one boxing match against
until the
Dispo.
week
Okay.
after when during beat time.
Okay.
but
But
then,
Goku versus Monaka.
but then Frieza
Why?
and Goku versus Jiren, really cool, really good, well animated, really nice.
I liked that. I liked the final episode way more than the episode before it. So it was more gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like old
Okay.
like, see animation. I liked it.
I would say
Keyword
like
was-
Goku. You go ahead, Jordan.
I was gonna say the keyword in that sentence was Frieza and Goku versus Jiren. Goku made that fight 10 times better.
I feel like
Yeah.
if Frieza never came back and it was just Frieza arc, Frieza versus Goku, I feel like Frieza would have a better chance.
You know, I think if Frieza changed at all, I think it would have had a better chance because Goku doesn't really change throughout the series that much.
He's the same character.
Yeah.
He pretty much.
I think if Frieza's voice actor in Dragon Ball Z was the voice actor he has in Super, Frieza would have it better.
It
The
sucks
grandma?
that. It sucks that Super Rec like goes back. Why is Super Goku so stupid? But
He's
just
so dumb.
but
Oh yeah.
it was so cool.
That
By the
amazing.
end of the Buu saga, you kind of saw him like he literally didn't beat Majin Buu because he wanted his kids to do it. He was kind of trying to pass the torch and give it to
Yeah.
them while trying to do his own thing. He didn't come back from the Cell saga because he didn't want to bring just more danger to people. And that just kind of showed him being thoughtful about the whole world that he's trying to protect. But then it just ruined the Super where he just starts the whole universe power tournament and just doesn't feel bad about
Yeah.
it.
And everybody's just like, this guy's evil. And Goku, I want to fight. I don't care who you are. I want to fight. I don't know.
Didn't learn anything, did you, retard?
But I just remember, was it 131 or 130 when Goku went? Oh,
I
it was
know.
130. I remember, like, that day when 130 came out, I just got my popcorn. Got my pop.
I'll be honest, I liked-
excited.
I thought Ultra Instinct was way cooler when he just didn't speak, and he was like black hair.
Yeah.
When it first got introduced, he was just like a different person. He fought differently. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah,
And
it's
then just
actually
started
pretty cool. He rides a freaking laser beam like a skateboard.
I know, that was so...
That was one of those coolest things I've ever seen.
Or like when he powered up against Kefla and like how clean his aura looked. Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's the guy with the big mustache? I loved him.
Topo?
I liked Topo a lot.
But
I used to really like Goku's character and like the stupidity behind Goku's character, but after watching Hunter x Hunter, I just think it's boring because Gon was 10 times better.
Going to Siberian Goku.
Gon was better, but you see a little bit of character development in Goku. It feels like he gets more mature as time
He
goes.
does.
He grows up. And
Okay,
then
I would
Super
agree
happens.
that in Dragon Ball Z, Goku gets more mature, but as soon as Super comes around, it just gets retconned and Goku gets
I'm
literally.
dumb.
I wouldn't say that. Like during the Goku Black arc, which Masu was talking about how and Goku Black was talking about how they killed his family. He
Yeah.
got
But-
pretty
but
angry.
other than that,
He's
it's
like,
kinda-
darn it, he killed the people I like. Heck them.
Well, yeah, I can see that too. I mean, he only cares about his friends outside of anybody else. He is like, I mean, Gon has that too, though. Gon doesn't care about anything outside of his friends.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know. I just can't think of any memorable quotes for Frieza, really. Just besides,
Monkey.
You stupid
You monkey.
I like old lady Frieza. Fight me. But
I think he'll be
I
fine
hate
though.
old lady Frieza.
I thought you just said you liked it better in Z.
No, I liked it better in Super. I hated his voice
I'm
actor
kind
in
of
Z.
torn.
But just Goku's just quotes about "I am the hope of the universe" quote, just his Super Saiyan
Yeah.
3, everything about Super Saiyan 3. He has so many just memorable.
I'll be
things.
real that saying in Kai is way heaps better than it is in Z.
What?
Yeah.
I am the hope of the universe.
Yes, absolutely
Because they-
destroys me
Yeah.
I haven't
everywhere.
seen it. I actually
Yeah.
haven't seen it. So
Because doesn't he actually
His
say Son
eyes,
Goku during the Kai dub?
Yeah, the Kai dub of that.
I watched an interview. Chris Sabat and the rest of like the staff did not want him to sing on Goku. They just felt like it was disrespectful to the story.
Chris Sabat, not
Savior of Earth.
John Schimmel's
Nightmare
the one
to
who wanted to sing it,
you.
I'm pretty sure.
Son Goku. I was like, oh. 'Cause, like when I was
And, like,
little
they
kid, I
also
watched
thought that since they hadn't called him Son Goku throughout the rest of the show, just to call him Son Goku right there in that moment.
It makes sense, but when Goku
I think
first
it's
turns into
cooler.
Super Saiyan, he just teleports to Frieza and just cracks his hands.
grabs his hand like a little kid.
Ooh, so cool.
Instant
Just
transmission,
Get out of here,
Kamehameha against
Gohan.
Cell.
I would say his coolest transformation was where just the little bird just died, just picks it up, just starts screaming,
In the Cooler movie.
and then like the music was so
He just-
trick in that too.
How did he freaking do that? He just revived Bert.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
What?
We don't talk about
That
that.
bird is now Super Saiyan
I
bird.
was like, what am I watching?
And then you remember when Cooler just punched him in the chest, and he just looked down at him, just so disappointed. Like that's all you have.
Here's a little fun fact about. Do you know when Frieza hits Goku into lava and just disappears for like 5 episodes?
Yep.
Not canon. That never happened. But just. Where'd he freaking go in the anime? What was he doing? Did he die? I don't understand what happened during that event.
He's actually Superman. He was absorbing the lava's
Energy.
That's
Dude,
Because when Superman just runs into the sun,
Well-
just-
just Gohan was getting pounded up there. He didn't take taking a leisurely nap. Did he actually get knocked out by Frieza and just sat in lava? But anyway, I think it's time to vote. I think it's
Yeah,
time
let's
to
go.
vote. Goku.
I'll say
Goku.
Frieza.
Goku is great.
Pretty good.
I'm saying Frieza.
Ooh.
Wait.
I'm
Very
gonna
good.
Goku.
Gordon, so just say the name.
Just say Goku.
I definitely hadn't decided yet.
Wait, Aaron, who'd you choose?
I said Frieza.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't hear that.
Jordan, it's time you vote. It's time you vote, Jordan.
Oh God, why do we have to trust Jordan? It could go either
Alright.
way. It's just a
I'll
coin
kill
toss.
myself.
But
Alright.
Jordan,
I'm gonna
remember
tell
when
you guys
Goku
right
remember when Goku drove a car? Remember he drove a car?
I didn't like
Oh.
Goku driving a car.
But look, you remember when
No.
Goku? You remember when Goku didn't know about what Kiss was? When Goku Blackheart?
Remember
What?
when? Remember
Yeah,
when he
but
held up?
he had a kid, but he didn't know what a kiss was.
Yeah, remember when he held up Nappa and like by his back and just threw him down? He just saved everyone.
Oh,
So cool.
Alright,
Spams
I'll tell you guys
Kaioken.
right now.
And he busts his
As
body. He's
much as I
literally
think both of
crippled.
these characters are like really integral to the show, I have to give my vote to Frieza.
no.
Hey,
He's the
pretty
main
good.
character. How could you
And I
just
will
vote
tell
against
you,
him?
I will tell you, I'll tell you how I came to my
I'm
decision.
changing my vote.
Yes!
You wanna know how I-
Please.
No.
Frieza
No.
literally
You wanna know how I
doesn't do
came to
that
my
much after
decision?
the Frieza saga. He just sticks around. Just think about him in Resurrection of F. That was a whole useless part.
Goku.
Yeah, I like Goku Black arc better than Resurrection of F arc.
I'm a
Wait,
The next part was big
Jade.
stupid.
Did you just say something good about Goku Black?
Yeah, I
I
actually
can't- I
did.
can't- I
Congratulations.
cannot-
Who did you vote
It
for?
is only the second worst arc.
did you vote
I
for?
cannot agree with that. I cannot agree with that.
It's only the third worst arc behind.
No, you know what?
If we're
I'm sticking with
talking
Frieza. I flipped a coin and it looked like Frieza on Tails, so I went with
Of course you
Frieza.
did.
But
You flipped the
remember
coin
when
to
he
the
did
side.
remember when Goku did the 1-inch punch to Frieza?
Yes.
Yeah,
That
that's
was so
just
cool.
he
Best
just
part of the movie?
he bites his tail. Just think about
Yeah,
Goku.
like,
Just think about
Frieza,
Goku and
like-
Frieza standing
Oh.
back to back on that pillar. That's such a cool scene. Just the, but that I can't talk about that because it just helps both characters.
I
They're
just
fighting
I
each other.
don't like Frieza outside the freezer.
I don't know what else to think.
Okay,
You
thank you.
can't. Nope.
Oh.
it's done and over. Frieza wins. Done and over.
definitely
No,
That was close.
No.
Just something about Frieza because I haven't said anything about Frieza, even though I'm voting for him. I just like his easing of transformations all the way up to the Super Saiyan transformation, for Goku at least. So he kind of like introduced the transformation sort of like
That's
thing.
true.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice touch. I just like every single transformation design, even the stupid alien one. It's
I
just
do
The
too.
huge one. I love the huge one.
I do too.
Yeah.
The huge one was gross.
But-
I didn't like it at all.
But oh, and do you have something against Goku? Because you voted Brawly against Goku.
I don't care for Goku, honestly.
Oh,
But-
I really don't either.
I just like him. I don't know. He's just a
I mean,
likable. He
Goku.
likes food.
Goku's an inspiration for every single
No,
main-
you know what? No, it's Frieza easy. You know why? Because of Snake Way. Snake Way is stupid. I hate Goku. Frieza. Let's
Not
move
even
on.
But I actually like that. I like the
It's not
episode
canon,
where he
though.
falls off and he's in hell and he just has to talk to that red and blue dude.
I like when that girl just shot herself in the head.
Goku's naked butt. He gets naked butt Goku points.
Okay, but
All
Frieza
the
still won.
fights-
But Frieza was naked the entire time.
But it's not
Exactly.
special that
Oh,
way. It's
crap.
not special
Changing
that
my
way.
vote.
It's not special that way. It's oversaturated.
Frieza
But
doesn't do anything to me outside the Frieza. Like, I don't feel like you can argue he doesn't.
am I?
Like,
Yeah, he kind
every
of gets
scene-
stinky after Trunks
every
cuts him in
scene-
half.
Everything
I mean,
he has
He kind of
after
did a
the
little
Frieza
bit
saga.
the tournament arc, but besides that, I can agree with you.
I
I'm
feel
not-
like everything
Golden
he has,
Frieza?
everything he
Golden
has
Frieza's
after
sweet,
Frieza,
but-
carried by Goku.
To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of his final transformation. I like the other. I kind of like the other ones better.
And
I
he,
like the
like
first
he
one
never
better,
goes
honestly.
back to his,
He
to
never
his
goes
regular form.
back. I know. It's
Why
so
would
cool.
he go back?
I don't know. Just to look cool.
Relax.
No, but like,
And
He does.
Frieza's
He
reason-
does. He does.
He does
Frieza's
in
reason-
Resurrection of the F. He goes back to 1, but he doesn't
Barely.
go back to 2 and 3.
Barely.
In the new Broly movie, he's in it half the time. Well, no, I lied.
Frieza's
That's in the
Frieza's
past.
reason for wanting the Dragon Balls in Super Broly is amazing.
What
I
is it?
lied.
It's really
You
funny.
wanted to go
Yeah,
taller?
it's really funny.
it
was like
made
wait.
me giggle.
No,
It was like 1
was it
inch
really?
taller, wasn't it?
Yes, he literally wanted to go like
Vegeta's
1 inch
or
taller.
Frieza's pretty much just a gag character now. I hate it.
yeah, like he's just
Frieza
a
wins.
jacket.
Okay,
He
are we
got-
good? Is it 3-2 or is
Yeah.
Aaron switching his Goku?
Goku wins.
Okay, that was close.
Wait, how does Goku win?
Aaron switches
Yeah,
vote
it's
to
his vote,
Goku.
because you were dumb.
You took too long and you flipped a coin.
Yeah.
It's so anticlimactic. You just flip a coin to decide which character over a better character.
Why
Okay.
can't you decide?
Sal.
I started.
Oh
Yeah,
no! It's my
This is hard for me.
It's my favorite
This is
villain
terrible.
versus my favorite.
This is probably the most difficult one we've had so far.
It's my favorite villain versus my favorite main character or favorite
Oh
hero.
god, I'm thinking about it now. Cell
I feel
is like the best villain in my opinion in the whole show.
Yeah,
Besides Goku Black.
I mean, it's
Nah, I would say Goku Black's a little bit.
it's another one of those like, I think I take it back to saying that like Frieza is the best character, like villain with no real reason to what he's doing, because Cell does it so much better. I mean, yeah, he has to kill
Well,
Goku,
still
but
kind of has a reason though.
just
Which just kill Goku.
kill Goku.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Kill
what was he
Goku.
gonna do after that?
You know, like Cell was so cool. Like he literally decided on the whim that, you know what, I'll give you guys a whole nother week to train. I will be at this spot at this time. Pull
So
up.
cool. But Cell
Didn't
doesn't
even
really
care.
have an evenly matched fight ever in the series. It's either he's really cocky and beating someone down, or he just gets
Or
pummeled.
Jimmy beat down.
He's crying. And he blows himself up. He's a
I, mean, I would
crybaby.
say versus,
Gohan
versus,
and him wasn't completely
Goku.
one-sided. That's like the most even one he has.
Yeah, Gohan versus Cell was even until Goku started talking to Cell in his mind, or Gohan started talking to Gohan in his mind,
Yeah.
and Gohan just became super buff boy.
Ooh,
It wasn't
ano-
really
yeah,
even, though.
another brutal moment in Dragon Ball Z when Cell spawns the Cell Juniors and they just start beating everyone of the Z fighters up. Just kicks Krillin over and over again. Oh god, that,
He just gave birth to like little like him.
and just pounded it. He should have just done that the entire time. Nobody would have been able to beat him. Just
He didn't need to though. That's the thing.
God.
He was so good that he didn't need the Junior Cells until he felt like he needed
Why
them.
couldn't he just make
And then
a
he brought them out.
Cell Junior army to beat on everyone?
That's what I was thinking.
That-
They're almost as strong as him. So,
And I don't even think it doesn't like divide his power. He just on the like he's
I
I
think
don't
they're
understand
really
how
funny,
it works,
too.
but I want to have babies like that.
wait
They're
a
just
second.
little and they're just laughing the entire time.
Alright,
Can we talk about how
he
heartless
deflect-
Cell was when he just decided to kill Android 16?
Cell Jr. just deflects the Big Bang attack. God.
Who punches? Oh, Gohan just punches Cell and pukes out 18.
Yeah, just punch him like one good time.
That was gross.
Yeah, so cool. I mean, sometimes people hate on Cell because he kind of turns into a baby half of the time when he's losing. Like, he literally
Yeah, he does.
That's
screams.
literally Trunks.
He
though.
But you know what?
screams 'cause
At
he's
least that's a
losing.
little different from Frieza.
No, Jordan, you cannot make
I
the
think
argument.
that
man.
actually
That's
is fair,
literally
honestly.
free.
It makes him a little less basic. I can agree with you on.
Yeah.
Well, it's really poetic sort of because he's supposed to be the perfect being of all the Z fighters.
Poetic.
And he looks good on the surface, but then as he gets beaten down, he actually has every single flaw from every character that he's absorbed. So it has like
Vegeta.
in big form, he started he was kind of emulating Trunks, and then when he was giving the Z fighters a week to train, he was emulating Vegeta. And Goku is just really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. But he just loses his composure, which is awesome. But
Yeah.
and his design
Well,
alone is really cool. He's a big bug. I don't even think we're gonna talk about it.
I love his design.
I don't know. I don't like the second form design. I don't know what they were
I
thinking.
don't like his second. His semi-perfect is absolutely horrible.
It's disgusting. Even the voice is
It's
disgusting.
gross.
First form is kind of cool.
First form is
The
fine.
scene where he sucks up that guy when Piccolo
Yeah.
goes into that city, he sucks up the dude. That is
Drinks him dry.
horrifying.
That was terrifying.
It terrified me as a kid. That was scary. But
Are we gonna talk about Trunks at all? Trunks?
Yeah, let's talk about Trunks and how he's gonna win.
leave Cell alone. He's trying his best.
I just don't think Trunks
Yeah, but it's-
still has a moment that compares to going buff Trunks.
Buff
Like-
Trunks
Oh my
beat
God,
Buff
Buff Trunks
Trunks
is my favorite
Retribution.
thing.
I'd say that compares to Cell. God, so
Buff
cool.
Trunks
This-
inspired Broly.
The first,
Or even like movie like versus Broly when
He powers up and
jean
destroys
jacket.
his shirt or his jean
I know.
jacket.
the first time you see Trunks, he just comes up with a sword, slices Frieza, like the strongest enemy we've seen so far, in half, blows him up in one try.
Man, he's
Which
such,
was
he's such a
completely
nice.
and utterly stupid.
He's such a
That
nice
should have
kid
never
too.
happened.
He's a nice guy.
How is that?
Why
stupid?
is that stupid, Jordan?
And people
Because I don't understand. That's so dumb. You literally introduce a character, one-shots Frieza. I know we had this discussion earlier, but I'm not over it yet. It's so stupid that he can just one-shot Frieza like that, and then
He's a
just do
Super
nothing
Saiyan.
else for the rest of the arc.
because he's a
He
Super
does do a
Saiyan.
lot. He's there.
He does do
He
a
saves
lot.
Goku's
No, he
entire
doesn't.
life. What's it?
He inspires Cell to make a tournament in the first place.
I will say this. Trunks is the best cheerleader in the Cell Saga.
Jordan, if Trunks did not fight Cell, everybody would die.
Yeah,
Because
everybody.
Cell was just started
Because Cell was
inspiring
ready to just destroy everyone, but just he wanted to.
He didn't even care.
He was like, "Wait a second, Trunks. How did you get this strong? Could you
I
do it in
trained
a
for
week?"
one day.
He was like, "Yes, yeah, I could definitely do it in a week." I was like, "Okay then."
You get an extension.
He has purplish hair. What other
He
anime
actually-
character can you tell that has
he
purplish
gets-
hair?
And I feel
He's
yeah, like
the
it's
only
like,
character in the show that gets
The one
older.
guy from My Hero Academia that
My
controls
I feel
people.
like okay, Joe. If you're like when you're first watching Dragon Ball, Trunks is the first character you really see, like who is a Saiyan, who's like a humanoid character that has a different design than all the other Saiyans.
This man has a
Because
sword.
he doesn't have black hair.
He has a sword. Are we just in love
Okay,
with
he's-
sword using cool
he's not wearing-
boys?
He's not wearing like a traditional like gi. He's not just like
Trunks is a relatable
another
guy.
reused like character design. He has purple hair, a jean jacket, a tank top, a sword.
Muscles.
And even-
Trunks was literally-
yeah,
he
he
was
made up his sword ever again.
literally made to be a cool character.
But yeah, he's just the future swordsman. He's so it's so cool. But
He never uses that sword ever again.
I think
Yeah, he does.
he gets it
Friendship
right.
sword.
Yeah.
When
No.
he throws it, he just leans over and it goes right into his sheath. Oh my
You
god.
know,
He just throws
How
it
does
out
he
there.
do that?
Super Trunks. We have to include Super Trunks if we're including like every other super character.
Please,
I don't
please
wanna.
no. Please
I don't
no.
wanna. He just grinds his
I would
teeth and it
say-
sounds like an ice
And you have to
machine.
include the super
I
one,
would say
too.
the only cool moment like Super Trunks had was when he went Rage Trunks. But it was just so stupid.
I think the
Yeah.
scene
Super
where
Trunks.
Vegeta was
Super
training
Trunks.
Trunks was pretty cool. Ooh,
That was
ooh.
Super Trunks literally pulls out a sword of friendship.
And where
The
the flashback where it
retcon
shows
thing
how they
overall.
how he defeated Boo, or he defeated Deborah, and stopped Boo from ever hatching. That was pretty cool. And the
That was
scene
pretty cool, yeah.
against Goku fighting against, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting against Trunks. Yeah, Trunks gets beat down, but it shows how Trunks has grown and how he's able to stand up against Super Saiyan 2 now a little bit.
Yeah,
He is a
too
Super
bad
Saiyan
Trunks
now,
pulled
right?
out Blue out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't he Super Saiyan? Isn't he Super Saiyan 2 in
I'm
Super?
pretty sure, yeah.
He's
I think
got
it's
light.
like-
He definitely
It's like
is.
God Key or first mixed with Super Saiyan
It's
2. I
so
do not
stupid.
understand it.
Yeah,
makes me
it,
so
it
mad.
doesn't make sense, which I don't like, which drags Trunks
But I
down.
mean, Jordan. But I mean, if we're talking about different series, bro, GT Cell.
No, not talking about GT.
GT
I
Trunks?
don't think we talked about DT.
No,
we
I'm
can't
playing with
talk
you.
about DT about any other character.
I'm
But-
just playing with you.
But here's the main factor, which gives him a lot of respect within the Dragon Ball Z community, is that he gets stuff done. And every single one of his fights are like an episode or 2 episodes long. He doesn't just sit there and just talk about it and let people power up like he was trying to stop imperfect or semi-perfect Cell from powering up. He tried to actually stop that. Unlike any other character would have just sat there and let it happen. He actually tries to get stuff done and do it quick before stupid stuff
It's
goes
so
down.
good.
That's true.
Or
He
like,
kills 3
when you
enemies
first-
in 1 episode.
I think it was just so cool. Like when you first saw him, the guy like takes his power level, but he don't have the power level. Bro, I'm gonna take care of him myself.
He is one of my
Nice.
favorite moves in the series. What's that thing? I don't even know what it's called. He just grabs you, throws you up, and just blasts you.
Burning attack.
Burning
Oh
attack.
my god, I love
Or when he
that.
first came out, he had about like time chamber. He's just all buff.
He's
His
buff.
hair.
just-
And then he gets
he's
skinny
bulky,
again.
with long hair. And then in Super, he's like a twig. Oh, yeah.
No.
African Trunks.
They don't have anything
Yeah,
to
but-
eat. Black, gray, blue of everything.
I just had to vote for Trunks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
Yeah,
just so-
here's
definitely
something to think
Trunks.
about. Just I don't know if Trunks can any of Trunks' fight scenes can compare against Gohan versus Cell's Kamehameha though.
It can't.
Really, it's a
They
really
can't.
good scene.
Barely anything in the show can.
Yeah, it's really. But I think overall Trunks trumps Cell.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
agree
got
with
one,
that.
one godlike thing as
prefer-
opposed to like 10 amazing things.
Yeah, really good.
Well,
So,
Cell's design's better than Trunks, in my opinion. Trunks is really cool, but Cell is just he's Cell. He's Cell. Super Trunks was just like a 5 out of 10 for me because of that
I
stupid
hate
friendship sword.
I
It was
kinda-
stupid.
He was not
But-
the same character, honestly.
He didn't feel like it at all.
I
He did
don't.
not
I
feel
don't.
like the same character
Yeah.
at all.
I feel like
I'm
they
only-
I feel like the first episode where it was like he was in his like own time, he was kind of like Trunks, but then
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then they had to go and ruin it.
had to go and
Yeah.
do it.
Anyway, this is going on very long.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
vote for Trunks.
So Trunks,
I'm going Trunks.
Trunks.
I'm
So,
going for Cell.
I'm Trunks. Is Owen the
Yeah.
second unpopular opinion boy that we haven't been recognizing? Because Owen's been against at least a decent amount of these dumb unpopular opinion boys.
What,
Get with
what
the
can I say?
majority.
I like some of these characters
That's
more
not,
than
that's not a
others.
bad opinion, though. That's not a bad opinion.
That's not.
no, it's
That's
not
not.
bad.
Cell,
Because Cell's really
Cell, in my
close.
opinion, is the best villain in the whole entire series.
He is. He is.
Alright, what are we at?
We're at Vegeta versus Hit. Oops.
Oh no!
It's
This
not
is
another-
If you
it's-
guys, if
it's
you guys
not-
actually debate, if you debate hit one more time, I'm gonna hit you.
Let's do
Vegeta.
it.
It's not
Easily.
it's not another Morel situation because Hit's pretty decently cool, but it's still
No.
it's
I
still
think-
Hit should have been out in the first round.
No,
It is
man.
a moral situation.
yeah.
It is.
Hits
Like-
fought hard to get here, but
Yeah.
I think it's time to say goodbye. He has I actually like Hit's design better than Vegeta's design, and Hit
Die,
actually
die, 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 die. I'm Reaper from Overwatch now. Die.
Hit doesn't like get trampled in most of his fights like
He
Vegeta
doesn't.
does.
He doesn't. I mean, the only fight he actually kind of got trampled in was Jiren, but I think Jiren's an exception because Jiren.
But it was
It's
kind of
just
cool to
following.
see
I wouldn't
how...
say Vegeta gets trampled in any of his
I will
fights.
give Super this.
Jordan,
Android
you say
18.
Vegeta does not get trampled in his fights.
Vegeta's
Okay, hold
on.
Raccoon,
Vegeta's-
Yajirobe, Android 18, Perfect Cell, Kid Buu, Majin Buu.
You can't
And
say
many
all
others.
those are him being
Goku.
trampled though.
Yeah.
Eats to get bodied so Goku looks better.
He was literally almost dead against Raccoon.
He was almost there against Raccoon. Kid Buu, he was getting trampled.
Okay, but he
All
could have.
The best
Anyway,
thing
yeah,
that
fight.
F did
Probably a
was
5-0
give-
sweep.
He got trampled so hard against Majin Buu that he killed himself. He had the suicide bomb.
Does anyone agree with me that Vegeta's Resurrection of F uniform is awesome?
Yeah.
It is
I think he's
Yeah.
okay.
Gray and white. I loved that. That was the best thing that movie did.
Or just his in my opinion, that's his best scene of all time. Resurrections I've seen. He just went Super Saiyan Blue. I'm talking about
really
the
good.
movie, not the-
Yeah, it's
not
really
the
good.
show.
I don't know about that.
It's good. It's good,
Yes.
but I don't know.
I just love his design.
I like the Earth shattering around and Frieza being scared until it gets ruined by
Yeah, it got-
Whis' time travel, dumb stuff.
Never got the
Is
kill.
this the young 5-0 sweep?
Yes, I was free.
Yeah, I like Hit's design and everything, and his powers are cooler, but Vegeta's.
Why is the ball left so weak all the time?
I tried.
You said you would try.
I tried.
Situation the last 3
Yes.
episodes.
But okay,
It's Goku and Trunks.
okay. So
You know,
Right.
Vegeta moves on.
Where do you go?
I want to vote for Trunks here.
I'm voting
Yeah.
for Trunks.
I'm moving on.
Wait, I haven't even moved Vegeta into the last bracket yet. Talk
We need
some
to get
more.
on with it. We are getting ahead of
Like,
ourselves.
Goku's the main character, but
Trunks is cooler.
I just love Trunks. Trunks is
Are we just
Okay.
fanboys of the
He is
cool
the-
industry?
No, he's real.
Trunks is not
likable
that
and
cool.
relatable.
Jordan. Who do you think is cool from Trunks?
Who do I think is cooler than Trunks? Goku Black, Android 17, Vegeta, Android 18, Android 16, Go 10.
No.
Whoa.
Go 10? He's not even on this bracket.
Oh God!
Did you say Android 16 who does nothing is cooler than Trunks?
He gets
Android
his head
16.
stomped in.
He's that cool silent boy.
That's
I do not
Trunks.
I
That's
do
me.
not like
That's
people.
Trunks.
Trunks was not silent. Trunks was crying every 5 seconds. Shut up. Stop talking.
He never cried.
Yes, he
He
did.
never cried.
Goku, we gotta wait for Goku.
Oh
The,
God!
the only
Well,
part
you
that
can't
I,
do
the only part that I can remember where he cried is one of the
It's when
best
Gohan
scenes.
died.
He had one of the best transformations of all time.
Oh, he died. He
It
Gohan.
was never.
Okay. Okay,
So-
I will give him that Super Saiyan transformation.
Oh
Have you
my
guys
God, it
seen
is
Super
so
Saiyan
Him
good.
just
Dragon?
bleeding.
I'd
In
put
the
that.
rain.
I'd put that up against Super Saiyan 3 transformation. Honestly, it is really.
But
good.
not against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
I think it's better.
I don't think
It's-
that's not fair.
No,
Well-
I'd say it's better. You know what?
No.
Gohan
No.
just screams for half an episode, and then the episode ends, and it cuts off, and it's a weird transition to where he's not screaming, and then he screams again. It's weird.
Okay, no. Okay.
And
Well,
then there's a bird there.
There's a bird. Why?
you gotta look at it. I watched Dragon Ball
My
Z.
favorite
I
transformation is
binge
Super
watched the
Saiyan 3.
entire thing. So like for me, it was different. Like I didn't notice like the whole gap where he's like the awkwardness between Gohan's transformation. It was all just one motion for me.
I love Super
Like-
Saiyan 3.
Well, I feel like
Yes,
that
thanks.
also plays into Trunks, like how much we like him, because we watched it as kids. So like when we first saw Trunks, like as a 10-year-old,
So cool.
just slicing up Frieza,
Who
and like
is
we
this
just didn't know
guy?
who he was. Or, like
back in the day when you could make YouTube profiles your background, or like make your background anything for YouTube profiles. This was like 2010 stuff. Trunks was my background for it. It's just so cool. He's so cool.
That's how you know you were a cool kid when you had Trunks.
When I got the anime background on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you already know. You already know I'm cool.
It was cool to like.
But
I mean, yeah,
Goku's
the
just
main
so cool.
character, but
Goku's
does he have a
got
sword?
Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 3 backing him up. Goku has more backing him up. He has
and then the cooler transformation,
Yeah, he's got
Or when he was saying 3 against Simba. My God.
he's got the Cell, him against Cell, which doesn't get talked about much. Pretty darn cool. He's got the entire Frieza fight. Oh God, base Goku versus Frieza is so good. He falls
And we
in
didn't
lava. He
talk
says his
about-
butt's on fire.
But we didn't talk about when Trunks went back to Future when he fought the
No.
androids. Black
You know, I
Tank
thought
Top.
about that, and then I didn't talk about it for a reason. You know why? Because it wasn't that cool.
It was. He has muscles. There's one scene where you can see his biceps bulging out of him. You
Okay,
just
He
hate
has a
it.
first
You just
person
hate it.
shot.
To be fair.
He has a first-person shot of him punching 17. I'm pretty sure in the
18.
face.
It's-
To be
18.
fair,
It's his
I didn't
first-
like
you
that
can see
scene.
Because they're
sheer
beating up the
muscle.
androids, and I love the androids. Ah.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
That's true. It's true though.
It's true.
The
Just
androids do not compare.
he
to
literally
Trunks in any
screams
way.
out, "This is for Gohan!" and then just
And just
blasts.
destroyed 18.
Oh, and then 17 gets mad at Trunks, and then he just blasts 17 too.
I've
Oh,
had that first-person hit of Trunks on my phone.
I have that on my phone too.
I'm gonna send it to this chat after we're done.
his biceps are so big it takes up half of the screen. It's such a cool tank top. I like his Super Saiyan mode. It's like it's kind of different from
Looks
every other
different,
Super
yeah,
Saiyan
it's
transformation.
like-
It just looks different. Like I feel like
is different. He's
Trunks
not
has
even
a different
Dragon Ball.
design than like the traditional Saiyan, in my opinion.
It's cool. Like Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku have all the triangle head going on, while Trunks is a little bit more spread out into like a flat top, a little bit, kinda, but not really.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool.
So Trunks?
It's Trunks, in my opinion.
I'm also voting for
Goku.
Trunks.
Goku has
Goku.
such cool fights, and he has so much more.
I just
but
feel bad that
Trunks,
Goku's like, he's like
the main
the
character.
OG.
You know what? I'm voting for Goku. I don't care, because there's no way Trunks is beating Vegeta.
I would
Don't know
really
about
like.
that.
I would really liked a Goku and Trunks or a Goku and Vegeta fight, but I'm voting for Trunks as well.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Oh no! I like both.
I
of these
swear. I
like both
swear.
of these characters,
No.
but I like his son more.
This isn't even a
I
good thing.
think- I'll start this off by saying that I just like Vegeta's whole overarching story because it starts from the beginning from the Saiyan saga all the way. It's still progressing
Yeah.
to the Super saga.
Yeah,
Oh, and it sounds like you're about to kill
Every
Vegeta.
single arc. It is wonderful.
it's wonderful.
End it there.
I don't like how Vegeta he goes through this whole character arc with Goku about like him crying and everything and like letting his emotions out with Frieza,
Yeah.
but then he just goes back to being a douchebag just right when he gets revived.
Well,
I wanna do
Nothing
Super
happened. He just
Saiyan.
pretends nothing happened.
I want it.
Okay, but I think that's part of Vegeta's character, though. He doesn't want to let down that wall. He wants to be stronger than Goku, but like on the inside, like him and Goku are friends.
And
I,
Yeah,
mean, like, I don't understand why he can't just put his defensive walls right back up.
And nobody's even
I don't
talked
know.
about
I don't know if they're really
Super
friends.
Saiyan 2 Rage versus Beerus.
When
Don't
he
touch my
slaps
Bulma.
Don't
Bulma-
touch my ball.
Don't touch.
Oh my
That's really good.
god!
That's really good. Oh god.
Oh god.
But then also Majin, we gotta put everything. Just Majin Vegeta, just the whole fight against Goku, just his whole monologue against Goku while Goku's pinned up against the wall with the chains or the little
The Majin
circular
Vegeta.
yellow ring thing.
That he never uses again.
Because that was only a power that he could use when he was in he had the Majin powers.
Really?
Was that
Yeah.
confirmed?
Is that real?
I mean, pretty much. Basically, that makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense.
Can't prove it. Trunks wins.
A lot of things make sense.
I like that. I like that.
I hate my just underlying Trunks fanboy is getting in the way of my
Yeah, like,
objective.
I hate it too because my 10-year-old Trunks bias is totally ruling out right now. It's just not. It's just
I
not.
don't understand how you people. Oh my god.
Vegeta's rage
You know-
mode when he finds the dragon, like the Dragon Ball's gone, he just screams and just goes.
Vegeta gets
Dragon
angry
Ball
when
Super?
Cell blasts Trunks.
Dragon Ball
Let me ask
Super
you something.
Vegeta.
No,
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
Owen. No, you
Okay.
go.
So Super Saiyan or Dragon Ball Super Vegeta actually added more to his character but
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Super Trunks retracted a lot of the
Yeah.
coolness.
Well, I don't know. I don't really like the direction Vegeta's heading. He's turning into a tame cat. I don't really like tame cat Vegeta. He's just kind
He
of.
is getting a
I
little
feel-
too goofy.
I feel like he's sort of like kind of accepting that he just won't ever be stronger than Goku.
And that's not very fun.
But I don't like that.
I feel like they're
That's not
going
good.
to
I
kick
feel like
Vegeta
that.
out very soon, and it's going to be Alien Boys as Goku's rivals.
Yep.
But let me ask you something. Do androids like you ever feel pain?
He has a bunch of cool quotes. But then
The
again,
only reason he was able to fight Android
So
because
cool.
Goku had a heart disease.
I don't know. I like
Trunks
Trunks'
saved the main character's life. He wins.
I like Trunks' dystopian background too. Just an ending,
Yeah.
Remember-
an ending
do you
where
remember
they all
when-
die. So cool.
The fight between Vegeta and Frost. Literally just one punches Frost. So epic.
Nah,
just reminded me-
I
you just reminded me of
I actually
something
didn't
that's-
like that. I would have liked if Vegeta just took a sweet time. Just since I can't beat Frieza, I'll beat you down and just tortured him.
I didn't like
He didn't
Frost.
need
I
to though.
prefer-
One
I
punch
was
literally
very-
just blasted him out of the arena.
Honestly,
That'd
I
be
predicted
against
that
his
from the very
character.
beginning.
Joey
How's
just
that
reminded
against
me of
his
something
character?
so funny.
What?
Wait, have any of you guys seen The Return of Cooler, like the second movie of Cooler, when he was a
I've
robot?
seen the abridged.
Yeah.
So you remember when Goku and Cooler were just using instant transmission and temper tantrum because he couldn't use
Yeah.
Poor fella.
That was
I
goofy.
love Vegeta so much.
Vegeta also has the coolest beam struggle in the entire series in the Saiyan saga. The
Yep.
Gallic Sun versus the freaking...
I prefer the Cell and Gohan one.
I also prefer the Cell and Gohan.
It's just
Actually, I don't know. People hype up the Saiyan saga a lot, but I that's probably my least favorite part about Vegeta.
I would say it's Saiyan, because the Saiyan saga just has so much, like, I feel like the build-up's too long.
Yeah, it just a
And
lot
the
of
payoff's not that big.
Nappa fights longer than Vegeta. I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe they're about the same, but Nappa
No,
fights more
no.
people.
But just it's the Gallic Gun from afar, from like the very top of like the canyon, and then
Wasn't
just
Gallic...
it's the giant
What?
purple beam.
Yeah.
No,
The one
no,
that's
no,
not
I'm
Big
saying-
Bang Attack.
Wasn't it red at one point, or am I an idiot?
That's
No,
just
that
the
is
animation
Goku's
change.
teeth.
His hair
That
was
just
red
his
at
hair.
one point.
That was just his hair.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's hair. I don't
Ooh,
know
remember
why.
when Trunks used Gallic Gun in Super? That was pretty cool.
Father-son Gallic
Yeah,
Gun.
that
That was really
Super.
cool.
That was
But that's
really
just
cool.
another point for Vegeta, though.
Is it?
Not really.
No,
Because it was a
he-
father-son moment.
but Vegeta's
Yeah, a
always used
father-son
Gallic
moment
Gun,
without
and
the
then
father.
the son starts using it, and it's kind of like passing down the generation.
I just feel like
No.
I just feel like
I feel like Trunks has cooler moves, honestly.
Dragon Ball Z Trunks is so strong that even though Super Trunks is really bad, I feel like those two characters are completely separate in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I
that's
really
not
like
the point of this.
I really like how vicious Vegeta is during the Frieza saga against the Ginyu Force when he gets his like sort of power up.
He jumps on Burter and just
breaking their
kills him.
necks.
God.
Ridiculous.
And remember when Goku wanted to leave him alive and just Vegeta utterly destroys Jace?
Yeah.
That's Vegeta.
Vegeta.
So cool.
Oh, remember when Goku does the breakdance? Remember when Jace is giving a speech and Goku just sucker punches him in the face?
No, the abridged of that was so
Ah,
funny.
that bridge was great for it.
That abridged episode was what got me into Dragon Ball Abridged.
I don't want to vote.
Oh,
I
I'm
do.
voting for Vegeta.
I'm voting for Vegeta.
Abridged when when Goku was just blocking all Frieza's like ray guns, and then he just missed the one that shot him through the chest. Why didn't you block that one? I thought you had it. No.
God.
I'm gonna vote for Trunks.
I'm voting for Trunks. I'm not letting Aaron sweep. I don't want to make a decision.
Aaron get it. Aaron, you get it.
Aaron, you got it.
I don't. Hold on, wait, Aaron.
Okay,
Aaron.
These are my
Aaron,
two
just
favorite
think about his
characters.
big tank top and muscles. Just think about his
That's-
voice.
You know what's coming to
Think
mind?
about how
every time I
lame he
think
is
about
during
this
Super.
conversation? You know what's coming to mind? I don't remember Vegeta ever having a first-person swole punch.
Are you kidding me? That's
No,
so much.
you're actually kidding.
I don't know.
You're actually
just
kidding
think
me.
what's Frieza's father's name? What's his name?
King Cold.
King Cold. Just remember,
Oh, no.
King Cold just talking about how he's even stronger than Frieza. And he's like, Trunks, let me expect that sword.
Let me see that
Okay,
sword.
And then
Aaron.
he just tries to swing it at him, and then he just blasts him into a wall and kills
He
him.
just caught the sword with his hand.
Aaron, do you remember the scene when Vegeta's fighting Second Form Cell, literally kicks him up into the air, flies up there, and stomps his body into the ground?
Trunks blasts
Yeah, but
Vegeta away
then he's
against...
like, let me get to your final form, and everyone dies.
Trunks blasts Vegeta
Okay,
away. He
That's
blasts
the
him
confidence
away.
that Vegeta has. Vegeta was so cocky, and that makes his character 10 times better.
So you're
You know
saying you're saying that Trunks is a better character than Vegeta?
You would rather have a character that would run away and cower in fear and say, wait for Goku, than somebody who's going to step up to the challenge and actually fight
That's
someone.
not Trunks.
Hey,
It's
guys.
not
That
Trunks.
you would
Oh.
Trunks has never backed
Not
down
Trunks at all.
when he calls the
Remember in
action.
the Broly movie where he just cried the entire movie about
Yeah, Vegeta just gives
Okay.
up a lot and just gives
But
up.
what did
Vegeta
Trunks
gives
do
up
in that
on-
movie?
He gave up on becoming Super Saiyan, becomes Super
Trunks
Saiyan.
did more than Vegeta. Vegeta wouldn't even give Goku his energy when
Literally
Goku was getting
everyone Trunks
pounded.
loves got murdered by androids.
Ooh, I'm
Aaron,
gonna
think
give
about
a
the
point for
scene.
Vegeta, but then I'm gonna give a point right back for Cell. Remember Vegeta's final flash against, or not Cell, Trunks. But remember Vegeta's final flash against Cell, just perfect
Yeah.
Cell. Just, oh god, that's one of the coolest scenes ever. Just muscles just pulsating, just
He
destroys
said,
a bunch of.
if I didn't move, I would have died.
Final
Aaron.
flash. But then
Remember-
you think about when Frieza throws his death ball at Trunks, and it literally crushes him
Oh.
into the ground, and it's like
He just
he's-
walks out of it
He's
with
so
it.
happy, and
with it
just
in one
Trunks
hand.
just walks out of it, just holding it up above his shoulders. Yeah.
Aaron,
Oh, cool.
You remember the scene? Remember the scene when they were on King Kai's planet and they were fighting Boo, and Vegeta's just screaming at the people of the Earth, literally
Number
just
one,
yelling
the
at
scene-
them.
But do you remember when Trunks punched 18? First person mode.
Remember when?
Dude, you're
remember
gonna
when
tell me
Trunks?
you're advocating domestic abuse over?
remember?
No,
absolutely.
Remember when
No,
Trunks gets
Gordon.
into the hyperbolic time chamber, and like nobody really talks about how much the hyperbolic time chamber hurts, but like he feels the weight of it, and he like, he just feels like, how is his dad doing this over and over day after day when he can just barely do it? Just the heat just gets to him.
Do you remember when Vegeta literally just became super dope and trained with freaking intense gravity over and over again just because he wanted to be stronger than his
Remember
rival?
when Trunks won this battle? Because I do.
Okay, hold on. Let me-
Remember when Trunks gets long
Wait.
hair? His
Yeah.
hair grows.
Remember when the story? Okay, so the arc. Let me talk about the arc for Vegeta real quick. So like, there was always little minor victories with the Vegeta every single time an arc ends. But whenever he gave Kakarot like the legacy of the Saiyans when he died during the Frieza, that was really nice. Second,
He was crying like a crybaby in the dirt and almost let
Legendary
Cell
Super
win because
he was sucking up his.
crying.
Well, that's his prideful character. How about
feel like-
when Cell, when Vegeta was blasting Cell in the back because he was just trying to suck up more of his pride, and then at the very end of the Buu saga, he actually gave up his dream of ever beating Kakarot.
Yeah.
Or how about when
But when you think
Super Saiyan
but-
Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, literally almost just bodied Beerus by himself? Or how about when Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Super Broly put up a better fight against Broly than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku did?
But
Wait,
let me rebuttal real quick. So remember, just talking about Trunks' whole arc, like you've been talking about Vegeta's whole arc. It's not, and maybe not as long because he simply doesn't have enough screen time because his arc is
It's
just
so good.
is fulfilled. Oh, here's a good point when they're. I like when they're investigating the ship with Gohan and Bulma. That's a little minute scene where he just rubs off the little mold that says Hope, and he's like, "Wait a minute, this is my ship," and he just pops it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
That was dumb.
the story.
That
And also,
Trunks brings more story than Vegeta.
just compare
honestly.
future Trunks to now Trunks, and just think about how different they are. Think about how much that future must have affected him to not be the little brat that he is today, and to be the cool swinging swordsman that he has been, to have been gotten so strong because he had to, he was forced to, and he just so cool.
I just think that...
I'm gonna have to give in to my inner.
Listen. Think about the drive and determination that literally pushes Vegeta throughout the entire series. That is so cool. Name another character that has that type of rivalry, that type of like grit and determination just to be better than one other person that would go to these immense... Give me one other example.
It's just an obsession at this point. It's not very admirable.
Vegeta's character is so much better than... Oh, no.
But that's just Naruto, though, bro.
I mean,
you Aaron Wood?
Broly
No,
literally
shut up.
destroyed
I don't care what you
universes
said.
searching for Goku, and Goku just cried.
Okay, but Broly wasn't a good character. Vegeta's actually a good
Shut up.
character.
Shut up.
but yeah, Trunks is my boy.
Broly has a... Vegeta has a reason
Vegeta
for
doesn't
hating
have a
Goku.
good transformation comparative to Trunks' transformation.
No, no.
Super Saiyan
Vegeta
three.
has two. Vegeta has two good transformations.
None
Trunks only has
of
one.
Vegeta's things even compare to Trunks's.
What do you mean?
You
had one of the-
mean Dragon Ball Super Trunks' Super
I feel like
Saiyan, right?
Trunks has the best like intro in Dragon Ball, like just him
Yes.
cutting up
No.
Frieza,
Yes.
like burning Slash. There's nothing that compares to that.
The android's introduction?
An intro. They just killed her dad.
Exactly.
And
Okay,
they bust through a door and
The
kill her
androids
dad.
kill a
That's it.
random guy, and then freaking Trunks comes in here, kills the main villain.
The main villain
That
who goes
literally wasn't even himself.
Just remember
or
when
main protagonist.
remember when Cell tries to sneak up on Trunks and he's like, "Oh, you were trying to sneak up on me and kill me, right? How did you know that?"
Oh, when he went back. Yes.
Yes.
All right,
That was dumb.
Final
I
verdict.
don't think we're gonna convince Aaron on anything because he's
I don't think
too
we are either.
nuts.
Aaron, if you
It's-
vote for Trunks, then your opinions are worse than mine.
Not
You're
vote
just
Trunks.
thinking subjectively over objectively.
Yep.
Objectively. No,
I can,
you
I can
guys
compare
are
this.
you're bringing down Trunks too much because of Super. I mean, he wasn't bad. It didn't
No.
really negate it
I
too
don't think
much.
Trunks
It
is
was
that
kind
good
of
of a character in
dumb.
Dragon Ball Z.
But Vegeta is
Vegeta- Vegeta just
If
stag-
Trunks-
Vegeta
if
snag-
Trunks got as
No,
much
you wanna know what
screen
this
time
is
as
right now?
Vegeta, He'd be
He would be way better.
No. This is literally a debate between me and Owen. Me and Owen are literally like thinking on like a level of like an actual person. You two are thinking I'm 10 years old and I think Trunks is cool because he has a jean jacket and a sword. That is your argument.
But he does have a
I would
Vegeta.
say
is
this
your
argument
It's not
is
controversial or just vote.
if we were to do like a Roy Mustang versus Edward Elric argument like we did kind of last week, this is probably that. Like Edward Elric is objectively a better character, but Roy Mustang's cooler.
No,
See, I would
not at
disagree
all.
with that though. That you cannot compare
Roy
the
Mustang is in the show the entire time.
But it
Trunks is
just
only
it just
like
seems like every
4.
week we end up going to this constant debate of, is a character cooler because he's been in there longer, or is he cooler because he's had cooler scenes for a
Like for
shorter amount of
the
time?
time Trunks had in Dragon Ball,
This,
I
exactly.
think-
If he would have had as much time as Vegeta, it would have been Dunzo.
Yeah,
Absolutely easy.
No, I
Yeah.
can't give you that. I cannot
Okay,
give you
okay.
that.
Though they
It's
tried
not
giving
like-
Trunks more time. Yeah, there's Kid Trunks, which is I know he's not the same
Vegeta-
character, but he's there
No.
kinda.
don't you
And
ever
then
do
I
the
that.
like Kid Trunks better.
To this day,
That's
Vegeta.
How?
To this day, Vegeta does not have a satisfying win under his belt.
He does. You're lying. You're literally
Who?
lying.
Who?
Was Android not satisfied?
19 could have
No.
been beaten by Piccolo.
19 was silly.
He was getting bopped by
19 was-
Goku.
19 was an
If
amazing
Goku would
moment.
have took his dumb heart medicine, he would have got bopped by Goku before.
What about Vegeta's fight against Toppo?
He
That
killed.
was a
He
lot-
blew himself
that
up
was
and he
a
should
lot
have
of
died.
plot,
He
because
blew
just
himself
blew
up against
himself
Boo
up.
and he should have died. He didn't. He
That
shouldn't
was
have
so
won
garbage,
against.
I don't even remember it.
He shouldn't have won against Goku when he was Majin Vegeta.
You cannot count. The only satisfying win that Trunks has is against that half Frieza, and you can't count that as
Blast
satisfying. That's
the
literally
androids
What
in
about
his
the
own
androids
time.
and Cell?
no. That's
I would
literally
say-
retcon. The only reason.
Vegeta's fights as satisfying is the wrong way to look at Vegeta's character.
I would say
He's not
Trunks
meant
is
to have
better
victory.
steady.
He's
The
supposed to be-
character's good because he loses again and again and again and again. I
But that's
like
his
that.
character, Jaden. That is his character.
To be a loser?
That's what he's written for. No.
To be
He's
Goku's
written-
punching bag? So you're saying Goku's punching
No,
bag is
no,
better than...
No. No.
I would
No,
say
if you-
Trunks has a
if you
better
cannot
backstory.
see-
He has a
If
better
you cannot
story.
see the beauty of Vegeta, then
And
you're stupid.
For the amount of time Trunks had, he did more for the story, in my opinion.
I agree.
The only thing
This is
Vegeta
Dragon
did
Ball. This isn't some
throw a
philosophical
key blast at
freaking
Cell's back.
beautiful story. It's about big burly men beating on each other.
Owen,
I'm just
Oh
saying,
my
the
God.
Saiyan Saga isn't as good as the Android Saga. Saiyan Saga focused on Vegeta, Android Saga focused on Trunks, and you can see which one
Done.
did better.
Now I'm not.
okay, but that's not fair. That's not
This is
fair.
very
How's that not
That
fair?
is not fair.
That's not
The
fair.
Cell Saga did not focus on Trunks. The Cell Saga is the best saga in the
I
show.
said
It's
Android
not because of
Saga.
Trunks.
And it didn't,
It's
and it
not
didn't
because of
focus on
Trunks.
Trunks. And Trunks is
The
not my
Cell
favorite.
Saga wouldn't even have happened. They would have just got destroyed.
That's not fair. Literally, because the Saiyan Saga is the first saga in the show, and it's not the greatest.
I love the
I don't
Saiyan
know.
Saga.
Saiyan
like
Saga's
I don't
okay.
care about the Saiyan
Just
Saga.
not
A
as
lot-
much as the Cell.
people
The
like
Cell
the-
Saga is objectively the best saga.
Yeah, a lot of people objectively like the Saiyan Saga as the best saga.
A lot of people say
I
the,
feel like-
the Cell Saga is just the worst Frieza Saga.
I feel like if you vote Trunks over Vegeta, then you have to revoke the Jordan. All your opinions are unpopular because this is an outrage.
No,
This is
because
probably
the-
unpopular, by the way.
a good amount of the fan base would vote Trunks too. because
I don't
they're the-
think
Wow.
you can. If
Trunks is
you're
one
talking
of the-
about
That's
what
the reason he
characters
got brought
are-
back
you
because
cannot
he's a
say.
fan favorite along with Frieza.
You guys are
I just-
literally 12-year-olds.
Vegeta's. Let's not bring it back to Vegeta's
Oh,
story.
with
'Cause
your stupid Winry figure.
I mean,
idiot.
at this point, I feel like we're just running around this.
Yeah.
Aaron's gonna vote for Trunks.
I don't
It's
think we're
be
gonna
easy.
come to a compromise here. I love
We're just
Vegeta. I love
arguing.
everything about Vegeta.
I love both of them. It's very close, but I have to give my personal opinion. This is an opinionated
Can I
subject.
take one last thing really fast?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so this I know that Jaden, you were ragging on me for liking Vegeta because he's a big loser, but that's sort of like what makes him so much more human than Goku, because he's just we as people
Vegeta
go
is
through
a lot better
so
than
many
Goku.
trials, like and then we just give up all the time, but Vegeta has pretty much almost never given up, and it's
Except when
I
he
don't
did
know.
against Broly and Cell.
Yeah.
yeah.
Trunks has that.
I feel like
Trunks
I
has
feel like
that.
Trunks is the
Him giving
I
up
feel like
Trunks
is
has
the
that
most
loser
human character
backstory
in the
where he
show.
keeps on losing over and over again against the androids, but he does not give up. He comes back. He invents he helps invent a time machine with his mom to come back and save his own future.
Yeah. Trunks
So
is the most
admirable.
human character in the show, and I feel like he's like the epitome of hope.
No,
honestly.
no. I can't
But
believe this is
I
actually
think
happening.
that's gonna have to wrap it up.
This is real?
I think that's about all we have to say about this topic. I mean,
13 hours long.
Vegeta's really cool. I'm not gonna try to rag on Vegeta or anything, but
He's my
Yeah,
second
but-
favorite.
Trunks just gets like 1 point higher. In my
Literally one, like.
Oh, and we
When-
literally just lost to a couple of 12-year-olds.
but
Jean jacket,
I
baby.
respect their opinion.
thank you, Owen.
Good,
I'm
Owen. If you're
I'm
not
not
a
gonna
scumbag.
slug at him.
All right.
Thank you guys
Alright,
for
guys.
watching. Jordan,
next
you wanna hit
Thank
him
you,
with the
guys.
outro?
All right, guys. If you enjoyed today, or if you believe that Vegeta should have won, make sure you come back next week when we debate our top 3 favorite characters from anime. It'll be a little bit different to these former podcasts you're used to. Instead of a bracket, we'll kind of just have a discussion on who we believe are our favorite characters and give our reasoning for why we like the characters that we like so much. Other than that, we appreciate the support, you guys. Keep it up. And remember, you're watching from the depth. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.